Hello. Sorry. Welcome back, everybody, to season 3, episode uno. That's one. Our season premiere of Blood in the Bayou, our Vampire the Masquerade live play here on Rep RPG. Just a content warning before we even do anything else. This season, the players already know and agreed upon it that this season was going to be a little bit. We'll see what happens with the potentiality of Welcome to Vampire. Bad things can happen to you, or around you, or because of you. Bad things are just common practice now with the Kindred Society. So this season may be a little darker. This season may be a little bit more, oh fuck, that just happened. But the players agree, and viewers just know that if there's anything that you need us to take a step away from, please do. It's not, most of you guys know the things that I'd be cool with and not be cool with. I mean, the players already have a good feel for that as well. So, but if there's anything for you specifically that you're like, not so much, take a step back, come back in a couple minutes, go get some hydration, go get you a snack, go get your, blood ghoul, whatever you need to do. And maybe the moments pass when you come back. If not, maybe tonight's the not tonight. Sorry, let me just calm everybody down. Maybe that episode isn't the episode for you. We'll always do a recap that won't contain any traumatic bits in the following episode, as long as those traumatic bits weren't like key pivotal plot points. But the details won't be there. So. But again, this is Blood in the Bayou on Rep RPG. And Pixie, what does Rep RPG do? What does RPG mean? What is it doing? Pixie, I'm gonna pause you real quick. So I have stream open to see.
Voice playing, yeah. I got you. It's because it's so fucking dumb. So when you're in OBS, if you have your own microphone, I have my microphone, right? But I have my desktop audio for you guys. Even though y'all can hear me, it doesn't go through my desktop audio. I have to make sure I unmute the microphone separately, and I did not do that. Like a fucking idiot. Hello. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Hi,
so what does Rep RPG do?
So Rep RPG is a variety. We're professionals, clearly. It's a variety roleplay streaming channel. We are coming back from our hiatus for the late summer, where we adjusted a lot of things, and we play games such as Wander Home, where Kat is our storyteller on Sunday mornings, going to every other Sunday starting tomorrow or this weekend, Vampire the Masquerade here on Thursday nights, Friday nights, god damn it, here on Friday nights. I haven't slept in weeks. Also a D&D 5e campaign, and several other fun things. So it's a good time, and if you are local to the Kentucky-ish area, I'm going to be at a con at Scarefest here in a week from today. Selling dice, handmade dice. We handmade dice and pins and stickers and memories.
Stickers.
Yeah.
And I have made the commitment that if anybody in our community that is in our Discords comes to Scarefest, takes a picture with Pixie.
Nice.
You don't even have to buy anything, but takes a picture with Pixie and posts it on her social media, tagging Rep RPG, tagging Pixie, and tagging the location of Scarefest. I will comp your tickets to the Scarefest.
Oh.
So you get to go to Scarefest for free. That does not include room and board or food.
Well, basically validate your ticket.
I will pay for your ticket. That is it. If you buy the ramen that's there, it's super fucking good.
Oh my god, it's the best.
It is.
I've dreamed about it. It's so good. It's so cheap. It will be my favorite food. Unfortunately.
Hopefully they're coming back.
I developed a personal relationship with the chef. Like, he remembered me. I would go down, and he'd be like, "Let me go make sure that it's," and he'd like went in the back once and was like, I rushed it for you because I know you're busy, and I was like, "Thank you, sir. I adore you. You're wonderful. Perfect."
It was super good.
I ate it like 3 times a day.
But speaking about the Discords, if you're interested in playing in any upcoming games and being here on the TVs or your phone or your computer, wherever you're watching us on, or if you're listening to us on Spotify, if you want your lovely voice to be heard, you can do such things. Just casting calls throughout the year and come get to know us, let us get to know you, and maybe you can come on the show. So now let's do introductions. Now we're gonna do it a little bit differently. We had 2 seasons. Okay, that's not crazy different. It's just welcome to the season premiere of a show that people may have not have heard of or watched before. I want you to tell me who you are as a player, anything else you do, and then tell me about your character and a little bit of what kind of stereotypes your clan usually is, and a little bit about season 1 and season 2 of your character. Okay, so just kind of tell me, you can make it as short or as long as you want, but tell me a little bit about your character's journey from season 1 to season 2 and now into season 3. And Pixie, we're going to start with you because you're the next up on the screen.
And go! Good, amazing. Okay, so I am Pixie. I am a Cozy Chaos variety streamer over at twitch.tv/Chaos Pixie Magic. I will do that. There we go. Look at me. I can tag myself now that I'm not as my own name. I am an author and a content creator and a cozy gamer. But here on Rep, and here specifically on Vampire the Masquerade on Blood on the Bayou, I play Siren. She is she's a rocker chick from a affluent Upper East Side family in New York. And has now moved here in an attempt to flee her past life and found herself unalived and vampirized. She is officially part of the Toreador clan. They are artists and lovers of beauty and a little bit usually exactly like the family she left behind, to be quite honest. But she is actually secretly a part of a secret hidden bloodline that nests itself in other bloodlines in the clans called the Daughters of the Cacophony. More run by an ever-playing tune in their head that can rarely be silenced and must be followed and listened to. And as a musician, that is very appropriate for her, although it's gotten her in a little bit of trouble in past seasons, as she doesn't know how to control it yet. And that's a little bit about Siren. Next.
And here's the thing. We're gonna check the note keeping abilities of the players.
Oh fuck me.
Who is your primigen?
I haven't met them yet.
Okay.
My sire is Vegas. I've never met my actual primigen. The daughter's primigen.
Also the new Toreador. The
new Toreador primigen is my actual sire. It's Vegas now.
It's Vegas now.
It's Vegas
you met her very briefly. I was hoping for a lot more. Nope, we killed her.
No, we killed her. But again, I confirmed with you. I confirmed.
It was
she was hot though.
Yeah.
She was green dress.
Sophia.
The green dress.
Sophia Isabella.
Yeah.
She had a very Spanish Italian vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, then she was a psychopath. You guys have no fucking idea.
Yes, I do. She's a Toreador. They mask themselves really well. They seem very
Vegas would have given her the true death if he would have known.
Oh
how crazy that bitch
shit!
was.
I want to see that at some point. But again, I've never met my actual because we hide. I've never met my actual primigen. I have no idea who they are.
The Cacophony primigen, you have not.
Yeah, I have no clue who they are. And there was a bit of an incident with meeting my original primigen. All of us little sassed her. But also, Siren was trying to.
Excuse me, all of us?
Except for
I will say that Jem was very
so
the
calm.
prince's progeny that night.
It's true.
So the Daughters of the to clear it up, the Daughters of Cacophony do not have a primigen.
Oh.
because they are under
Oh,
the
they were
Toreador.
built. Yeah.
Well,
no,
they're
there are
not
3
gonna be like,
bloodlines.
oh, and then we have this regular vampire.
No,
we have a second Toreador.
There are 3
primigen.
bloodlines. They're Toreador and Malkavian and.
That's the background, yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody. That's
But
the background for the
Are
the
there
player.
enough of them in town to have a primigen?
No,
Wow.
And yeah, also
and they
not
would
to
be
have their
hunted
own
down.
clan. Yeah.
they would be hunted down.
I also do not stake claim to Addison's sass. Thank you.
Like House of Karna is kind of like begrudgingly accepted as like a bloodline.
Mhm.
Daughters of Cacophony were hunted to extinction.
That's why I
because-
hide, and no one except no one except for other daughters who we have that nod when they came to the event. But my clan now knows. But it was a thing that we absolutely kept secret and safe.
The coterie knows.
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, the coterie knows. They're my clan. My coterie knows.
As far as like the coterie knows, Victor does not know.
Victor, we couldn't tell, and I basically gave him because he is a vampire hunter.
Don't ask questions.
I gave him I promise I'm getting it under control. Please do not ask questions because I cannot answer you truthfully right now kind of line, and he actually took it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So next up will be Jem. Meg, who are you?
Hi, I'm Meg. Yeah.
No.
That's
No.
it. That's kind of all I do.
Incorrect.
Although,
she just got
I
her
am running-
first ever Twitch payout, by the way, because she
Yes,
is
I
a
did.
Twitch
Fuck
streamer.
yes.
So
Baby's a real girl. I stream here on Pearl of the Swamp, and next week, on the 21st, Vampire's gonna be having a brief hiatus because Pixie's gonna be working the con. So I will be in the Dungeon Master's seat running a spooky ooky one-shot.
Yeah.
We were setting it up in chat today, and I am very excited. Everyone in the chat seems to be excited too, or they're lying to me.
I have a technical question. Who is running tech for this? Who's running the
assume
actual
Matthew would be, quite
OBS? Matthew, do you
Matthew,
have?
were you aware of this?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you. I just want to make sure that Cody
Yeah, a
didn't
couple
have to
days.
play. Like if Cody, because okay, good.
No.
That is
I can run it.
No, you
but
can't. We're gonna
you'll
be at
just
the
go
fucking
on
con.
No, I mean I can hit play.
No.
You guys will just go on forever. Like you will have like 12-hour streams.
We're
I
not
can-
doing that.
I can log
Excellent.
into Rep RPG on
Yeah.
Twitch and
No.
at least end the stream.
Because it's not from Twitch. You can't. It has to be from OBS.
No, you would have to be on my computer.
Yeah, you have to be on
Well-
OBS. Ugh.
It's gonna be wonderful. It's a level 15 one shot, and all hell is gonna break loose. Yeah, they've built some absolute monsters, which is good because I know exactly what I have stacked up against them, and they're gonna need all those hit points. So that's next Friday, and then as far as tonight goes, I'm Jem, truly outrageous, and she's a Malkavian. Her sire is the Prince of New Orleans. His name's Kinyo. And her primigen is currently staked in the Tremere's library. Just sitting and thinking about what he did and what everyone else is doing, because you can't stop their stupid little brains.
Is
when
he
they're
in his
staked.
room thinking about what he has done?
Yeah.
He was this
Thinking
close to
about
dying. He was
thinking
this
about
close
how
to
he
dying.
He should have. He should have.
really
We should
was.
have killed
Oh
him.
God,
We should have killed
this
him.
We
fucking
should've killed
close.
him.
Like
That's something that's gonna get
Kristoff
fixed this
literally
season.
like closed the door of I can't see in. It was just like whatever happens. It's the
Yeah, we
sheriff's
should've-
responsibility.
We should
It's
have, and
fucking close.
now I know better, and we're probably. I'm putting that on my to-do list for this season. Yeah, Malkavians are known for two things. We sometimes have visions of the future, past, present. We can sort of tap into a madness network type thing and see what other Malkavians are seeing. It's really awesome. But with that comes some downsides. So we have called derangements. Most people just call them crazy. And yeah, we have different ways to deal with the burden of our glorious purpose.
It's true.
Same, to be
So,
honest.
yeah.
Same.
You did get to meet another Malkavian at the end of season 2. Harold.
I did. get to meet him.
Yeah, the crazy little rat
Little
fuck
bug man. That was such a
Yeah.
treat. Thank you.
who proved to possibly Lucy told Jem that Lucy. We'll get to Lucy in a minute,
Hmm.
but Lucy told Jem that Harold was a ghoul before. Like she shouldn't
Yeah.
be hearing him in her head. Checked, has fangs. That means he was brought in by somebody, and
Yeah.
it was believed to be, so far,
Hancock.
Hancock.
Yeah. Wait, what? I don't like that believed to be so far.
Well, nobody's talked to Hancock. And that dude stinks. Like, there's no way to like prove it. So it's just
What's Hancock gonna do? Tell us the truth? Yeah, fuck that noise.
He's told everybody the truth so far. That's his. Even Kristoff was like, as far as we can tell, he's been telling the truth. But
God,
when
that
you're dealing with a
sucks.
really good liar, you don't know if he's just lying really good, believes it, or is just you suck at figuring out if he's lying.
He's a sociopath, so what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, she's had a couple run-ins with the Second Inquisition,
Mm-hmm.
and she's really looking forward to that.
To the third run-in, yeah, baby.
Yeah, because on the third time,
Maybe you
that's
just
when you
ease
Third
in.
date is when
I
you
was about to
fuck.
say, yeah.
fuck. Everybody knows it. Third run-in with the Second Inquisition.
I think
is
I've
when you
been
fuck,
dating
so,
wrong, you guys.
Hey, look,
um,
you know. All right, if you know, you know.
So that's her girl.
For the audience, Jim has a specific awesomeness that you, as the viewer, can help out. If you would like to terrorize Jem and the rest of the coterie with a short and simple donation, you can give her a premonition,
Yeah,
and
they're
it's
never
almost
fun.
immediate. You have to give me a second to think of what she's going to see and what that fucking means. But it is plot worthy, or it is significant to the character and coterie.
Yeah.
So you're never going to waste your donation. It's always going to be a helpful little hint.
It is
if-
50 though, because
Yeah.
right, we had to make the cap high so that Tristan wouldn't just
keep.
be
Oh.
like, bam, have 90
Well,
premonitions.
it
Hey,
is-
look,
it
but,
does-
like, past
Go ahead.
past premonitions have been seeing that the Baron Samedi was low-key
In town.
stalking was in town and low-key stalking members of the coterie.
Yeah.
She saw the flaming sword and righteous armor of the Second Inquisition knighting its followers. Like I'll be honest, they're worth the money. It's not like she sees
and I
a
have to say,
man.
like, I know it seems like 50 is a lot, and I never want anybody to feel pressure by that. Anything that
But
it's
it
basically
does
like, I know it's-
influence the show and the game
Yeah.
more than anything else y'all do. Like
let's be honest.
it influences the plot of the overarching multi-year story. So
this
that's
stuff is all going around in the background.
yes.
Yeah.
The characters don't know it. The coterie doesn't know it. Even some of the NPCs may not know it.
And let's be honest, can you really put a price on my trauma? Huh?
Well, I
you go.
How
try
much is a therapy
to.
visit?
I
$50.
try to, Megan, but they keep on
We're
keep on
lowballing
pushing
it
the
at 50.
limits.
And it was, and I don't put I don't blah blah blah. I don't put a limit on how many times they're in each episode. When there were 20, I had to put a limit on how many times we could do them in an episode. Because one of you little gremlins, a few of
Tristan.
you little gremlins actually, was like, you know what? More.
Which is why we set it at 50,
More
because you know what?
trauma.
If someone wants to do 10 $50 fucking donations in a night, well, we can pay our cast and like not be evicted from our homes. So like go fucking nuts, sure. But like that's
But you know, and if it doesn't get used, you know, we'll talk about, you know, lowering it back down. But there's a little paywall now. So you guys don't break the fucking game.
Oh my
Because
God.
there's only
Am I the
so many
circle?
you're the circle. There's only so many things in the background that are actually happening that would affect. So
Before we move on, I just want to say these got gifted to me today randomly by my mom. She has no idea what this means. Season 3, baby. Let's fucking go. I got my gummy bears.
are they blood filled?
No, because that would be a masquerade breach.
Good for you. We're learning.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of these disasters, including me. I'm not proud of me, but I'm proud of all of you.
I would just like to say, on a side note, completely unrelated to the stream, Tristan, feel free to delete this. Some people are already playing Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, and I'm a little pissed off about it. Okay.
One, Tristan doesn't do that much editing. He won't cut out something in the middle. He doesn't listen to the entire thing. He just condenses. Two, I know it launches while I'm there. I'm going to insist you play it anyway, because I can't be the reason you don't.
I will need to stream Ghostbusters. It's Dead by Daylight with Ghostbusters.
I know! I'm accepting of that. I have a book to finish. I will sit in the other room and work on that. You're good.
That's the most sway Venn diagram I've ever heard of.
Yes. Correct.
Dead by Daylight with Ghostbusters?
And Ghostbusters, yes.
That's my favorite game.
I am
know.
horrible at it, but I will learn. I will fucking learn. So, Matthew, who are you? What do you do? And who are
Right,
you
we're
playing?
still doing intros. Fuck.
I'm Matthew, and I stream on this channel sometimes. That's it. And for this show, I play Jace Campbell. He is your favorite button-pushing witch bully, and he is of Clan Tremere. Clan Tremere are used to be mages in a world where magic is earth-shattering and world-changing. And they were selfish mages that wanted to live forever. So they accidentally became vampires and stopped being mages. And life sucked.
Yeah, it did.
So they tried to find what little of a Venn diagram there was and found blood sorcery. And that is now what they are known for. They are the clan that figured out how to weave what little magic they could into a vampire's existence, and vampires thrive off of blood, so that's the only avenue they had to go towards. Jace, his sire is Iris. She runs a local shop filled with some actual goodies and a lot of tourist trap stuff, because that's how you kind of that's how you kind of survive in New Orleans. And throughout this entire thing, Jace's whole bit has just sort of been like, do stuff, maybe deal with the consequences, hope that the consequences aren't too bad. And that's probably going to continue through season 3. He had found himself vaguely possessed, and one of the only ways that he found or was told to fix it was to diablerize someone if he wanted to fix it quick. So he did one of the greatest taboos in kindred society and fed his entire fill from a fellow kindred, which is not something that you are supposed to do. And since then he has been he's been a little bit different, and been able to happen a couple of different powers. But the coterie has been understanding of what little they know, and they've all been great.
To your face.
Yeah, to his face. And listen, that's all he cares about. And that's Jace. He's a button pusher chaos gremlin that tries to limit the chaos to himself, but fails.
I mean, to be fair, you've limited the amount of chaos.
Yeah.
You've opened the doorways for chaos to come.
Yeah.
But you're also kind of standing there to make sure that you're at least aware that when it happens, it happens.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man, if he's going to open the door to chaos, he's going to be the bastion to like try and keep other people from being afflicted by it. But we'll see what happens.
And then Kitty.
No. I'm Hecate or Cat. I'm here on Fridays. Also here on Sunday mornings, where I run the Wonder Home game, which is very fun and cute and my favorite thing. And then you can also catch me on Indigo Chameleon on Sunday nights playing Chaos, where I play a very tired ghost. And then I also run a Vampire the Masquerade game starting this Monday. Our first official game is also this Monday, so I get to do 2 official starts to Vampire the Masquerade. It's super fun. You can also, I also run a interactive horror company called Marquee Artery Productions. Over on Instagram, you can find me there. We're working on a horror western love story right now.
Those are 3 genres you don't often hear in the same sentence.
Yeah. Western horror is terrifying.
I've heard of like Southern Gothic, but like Western horror?
Romance. Western horror romance.
A big thing, Marquee Artery Productions is telling effed up, I can say fucked up love stories.
Those effed up, gosh darn it, varmints.
Gosh darn.
Them rootin' tootin' rascals, I'm romancing them. Sorry.
It's okay. So it's gonna be fun. And then I play Elizabeth Vargas, also known as Kitty. She is season 1. She was in Wisconsin, not here. Season 2, she kind of showed up and was told, "Hey, you should go hang out with these people." And she went, "Okay." And then Jim immediately threatened her, and she was like, "Listen, your dad sent me here. I don't know."
And I'm home.
And I'm home. And yeah, so she's kind of been learning, going from kind of a Sabat, growing up as a vampire, to Camarilla, trying to get all the rules and understand what's really going on. She showed up one day, and like the next day she's like, "Do you want to be a hound?" She's like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Within a day of being there. But she, starting with season 3, she's really gone into that role. She's really leaned into the hound role and learning how to protect herself and others around her, and how to also hunt vampires if she needs to. I got some new pets. You'll see those later. Sway hates them so much.
So much. I hate them so much. This is the chaos that I allow to happen in my world. Oh, Matthew doesn't know about. Does Matthew oh, you're gonna love these. I love these. So okay, so
they're fucking crocodiles.
I won't ruin their intro. But you do have pets already. So who do you have?
We already have a orange tabby cat named Fred, who is the manager of the bar. And we have
The
Spot,
protector
which
of
is my
darkness.
and Spot, my little lookout bird.
He sees all, knows all. Ask him anything, he ain't gonna tell you.
And now Sway has to make 3 new voices.
No, 2. I only have to make 2. Right? No, you have another fucking bird.
No, I don't.
All the
The cat girlfriend. The cat girlfriend.
I have a cat and 2 dogs.
The black cat girlfriend for Fred.
I already know the voice for that one.
Is it the one from your Cthulhu game? That's how I imagine Kitty speaking.
No. That voice is very much just relaxing, and calming, and very like stretch. And then the other 2 rascals, who we'll see shortly.
You had a week to prepare voices.
Already,
you had a week.
As soon as they said the name and the reference material, I was like, I know what voices I'm doing.
Oh no.
So, but before we dive in tonight, well, sorry, Kitty, was there anything else you wanted to say?
I'm super excited to die. Let's go.
Yeah. So Matthew, everyone else did this last week. For everyone else, you already know what's coming. But Matthew, I'm going to need you to roll a 1d4.
Okay. Oh, it's not very bloody. Hold on. I put away all my extra dice earlier.
Cat ASMR. Meow ASMR. Meow ASMR. Meow.
I take it back.
Catwoman.
I take it back.
God damn it. Where are all my D4s? Fuck.
also roll a d4 playing a Vampire the Masquerade game.
Literally, I had out all my.
I mean, you can roll one online. You just have to tell me the number. It's they know I have it here somewhere.
Yes. I mean,
I have a caltrop somewhere.
I mean, I have a few of them. I just was looking for a specific one. There it is. Okay, now I need all these out of the way. Holy fuck! I have too many dice in this bag. It won't even close. I sent a picture to Megan earlier. Okay. One.
Okay, so you're going to. So the minimum that you could have rolled was an extra 1. But let's say you had rolled a 4. It would have been 4 minus 1. Okay. Basically, right now you start every day at 1 hunger, but since you rolled that, now you start at 2.
I start at 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Everybody else starts as like just a little hunger.
I start at 3 every day. The song is real loud.
Give me a fuck. Where are those blood-filled gummy bears? I need 5.
Listen, I like the idea that because I now learned how to silence the song, which is fully murder someone, it got louder. And it's harder to push back now because I know. It's like, oh, fuck, that's how that works. Oh, no. Like...
All right. Is everybody ready?
Check your Discord PMs at some point, by the way, because I have relevant questions. Well,
let me answer these before we move on.
I asked you last week, and then we... Yeah, okay, great. I will pick then. Thank you.
I mean, if you... It's wordsofdarkness.com/daughters of cacophony or something like that. It's Words of Darkness, but not Worlds of Darkness.
I think that was the one I was looking at then.
I think it is. I think it's the one I sent you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was in... There we go. Yeah, that is exactly what the one I was looking at. Amazing. Okay, good. Then
get a comfort blanket for the trauma.
Get the comfort blanket. Because then, yes, that is going to be that I would like to, that's going to change what I level up in. Thank you.
Okay. Was there anything that you wanted to take now?
I'll message you in a minute as soon as thank you.
So, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Blood in the Bayou Rep RPG's Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. And like we've seen on the premieres before, the clouds part, and the camera comes through the darkness of a setting sun over the city. We see pulses of not light, but the beating heart of New Orleans. And every heartbeat sounds like jazz music. It sounds like blues. It sounds like broken and fulfilled dreams. And we close in, and those lights change from the beating heart to the twinkling lights, the neon, the LEDs, and we zoom into a familiar clubhouse. Outside, it looks like a warehouse where they would store the floats and props for Mardi Gras, where the tourists and kind will come through during the day, give money to see all the little pieces of New Orleans culture, even if it's not currently in the streets. The last participants, the last tourists have left hours ago, at home, sitting around their tables, laughing with their family, sitting at the bar, shrugging off today's drama, today's fatigue, as they go home, go to bed. But for the other side of New Orleans, it's just time to wake up. And tonight, the camera zooms in through the familiar dragon's head that leads to a hidden stairwell, down into the club floor of the prince's own public/private domain. He lives in his Elysium. His house, his clubhouse is his domain. Open to all when needed, but most definitively his. And you never look behind the curtain unless you're invited to. Because you never know what man behind the curtain you might get. So, we see the lights kick on the dance floor. No music, but the lights start shifting around the dance floor. As we see 4 coffins. Now, our coterie usually doesn't sleep in coffins. But tonight, as the cameras pull away, we see Lucy coming out of the curtains, looking up to her right, as we see a, for the lack of a better word, crucified herald, stake through the chest, purple crystalline growths around the stake and into his chest cavity. And you all wake up comfortable in a very dark environment. And we're going to start with Siren. It's very dark. You're lying on your back, almost arms to the side, maybe your arms across your chest. But whatever lights or music or whatever you would have going on at your own dwelling, those are gone. But still, the song in your mind beats louder tonight than it has before.
Do I remember going to sleep here?
You do not. You do not. For the record, everyone remembers going to sleep where they usually do.
Yeah.
With the exception of Kitty. Kitty, just because you have multiple places that you would go to sleep, you were at the bar. Just for my ease of storytelling. You gotta make it easy on me this one time, and then I'll destroy you guys later.
Amazing. She starts to panic a little bit and automatically reaches into, if it's there, she always has spare drumsticks. Can she open
you
her
sleep
jacket?
with drumsticks on you?
Am I clothed?
Siren would. That's fine.
Yes. Can I, if they're still there?
Yeah, they're there.
She's gonna grab and adjust them so that it's up one of her sleeves. So if she needs to, and then stake a bitch, she can. She's just gonna stick it, and just carefully.
Hey. And you hear Lucy. It's okay. I know it's weird. It's
what
okay.
The fuck, Lucy? She kicks off the coffin. She loses all cool. What
and
the?
as you guys are waking up, that's the first time you hear like when you're trying to figure
Lucy.
out what the fuck is going on. Where am I at? You're no, it's okay.
What? Why?
And she is giggling her little Lolita girl ass off. And she goes over and Jim, you see the lights just barely peek in as they cascade over your casket. And she goes, "Hey, are you awake?"
No.
Okay. And she puts the lid down and like pats it. And she goes over and like rat-a-tat-tat over here on like Jace's and Kitty's coffins.
Kitty moment away goes, boom, because I hate enclosed spaces.
You do.
Oh yeah, Kitty's gonna come out in full.
Like she goes over to like ba-da-da-ba on your, and she gets like the casket comes like up to her face, and she's like, "Hey, come on!" And she like reaches a hand out to like pull you out.
I get out.
So, been a couple nights since everything went down. We have a surprise for you. And she like points over to Harold crucified, hanging up. Now, for you guys, just a little bit of catch up. It's only been about 4 nights since you all like
The event.
The event. So Harold's
heralding,
Atticus showing up. You don't know, like behind the scenes, yes, you know Atticus is not a city. Kitty in character has no idea that Atticus is not like here right now. Surprise, bitch. You don't know, but you also don't know the other little tidbit. But
great.
But you all know, and that makes me happy. So yeah, let's turn it over to you guys.
So what's going on?
Huh?
Presents all around. I have good news for me. Should be good news for you guys, but I'm a gift giver. When I get good things, I want to give good things around. So caskets, Kitty, you can use them as cat beds, but like that was probably not a good idea to like bring you in the caskets.
Just not the greatest.
But
next time,
no fear
just
when you're in sleep.
Yeah, well, next time, open her up early. You were clearly up. You clearly had time.
I ran. I woke up and zoomed all the way here, and that's when you guys were waking up.
She goes.
Do you guys wake up early? Tell me. You have to tell me if you wake up early.
That's not true. You don't have to tell her shit. Why did you kidnap?
I'm the cop. You have to tell me.
You're the cop.
We're the hounds,
Lucy?
all right?
If I
We are
waited
the cops.
early, I would have been already out.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. She wouldn't have just waited.
You
Siren.
guys are the cops.
Siren is gonna go right up to Kitty and just, hey, do you need out? Do you need zoomies? Are you okay?
The good thing is like you were in a very enclosed space to a very open
okay.
space.
I'm okay now.
Listen, they trauma bonded, so now she's gonna just check in on her. Also, check your messages again, Sway. Okay. I answered the question because I figured out some shit I did wrong. I'd like to fix it. So yeah, we are the cops. Like we're you can't. Yeah, none of us would have just chilled there if we could wake up early, but I'd love to learn how to. Can't Jace though?
The gay girl power.
I can.
Wasn't Jace just like? Jace is laying there like, this feels normal. It's fine for like an hour.
So that's actually a great point.
So Lucy,
because before he goes to bed, he definitely
why did you
does.
kidnap us and put us in boxes?
Okay, they're not boxes. They're very well made.
Ma'am?
Yours has speakers in it. I made sure. Like Siren, we're working in yours. You have speakers. And like you look down and like
it can't be a box if it
they're
has speakers.
surprisingly customized to like if you had to sleep in a casket, kind of what yours would be. Except Kitty, yours is full of like cat toys and like dog toys. Like she knew you weren't going to use this, but like you all had to come together.
There you go.
She goes, so they're presents. Really not good presents to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jace, like yours has like a chalkboard on the top of it. Like on the top of the castle. Like if you're just laying down in bed, you just like,
take some notes. These ones can't be burned by Lucy.
It looks like if you open up the Winchesters, the trunk of their car, that's what his casket looks like inside. Like it's just like little stabby bits, little potion bottles, like little. Whether they're functional or not, you're like, oh, these are not good quality, but like I could fix that, you know.
Sure.
She's like, go ahead.
No, you notice, or you mentioned something odd about the body that's crucified, other than the fact that it's crucified and staked.
It has the purple crystals.
Crystals?
That was from the blood vial.
Yes. Never mind. I was like, what did they do to this man's body?
That was
the bomb.
Because
they're making rock sugar. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's kind of it looks like
sugar,
big rock candy crystalline.
Blood candy rocks? Write that down, Jim.
Blood candy rocks.
No, because if
Blood
I
rock
can't
candy.
make absolutely not.
Bloodstone.
Would love to.
Bloodstone.
Yeah, for everybody else, Victor stabbed this crazy little rat fuck in the chest. He had basically bombs made out of potion bottles of vampire alchemy blood, and it got into his bloodstream and crystallized the wound. That's about all you guys know. So, and but she just kind of like looks, and the light hits Harold's face, and his eyes are open. He's still wearing the clothes, so he's not stripped down like the Tremere do. He's still wearing his clothes, but the purple stones, the gemstones or crystalline formations, are bigger than the last time you saw it. Not by a lot, but just like, oh, those are definitely bigger. That process is not stopped. But the light captures it and shines like these little purple lights away from it. Like it kind of glows for a minute, shines lights. She goes, that is the coolest fucking part. So I have good news. And out walks the prince from behind the curtains. And I just want to see if you guys can guess the movie.
What's he wearing?
What's he wearing?
I have to pull up. I had it open and then I
How's
closed
he walking?
it. So you see him in a pair of like dark khaki work pants, a blue button up, kind of like almost like a jean shirt, but like a blue button up shirt, like white buttons or like stone buttons, or not stone, but like bone looking buttons, and his long sleeves roll down to his wrists. He's got his hair kind of swooped to the side, and you don't necessarily get. He kind of looks like Hancock. Different khakis, different shirt, but like there is a weird, not seen the prince dressed like this before. He has a leather, you can't see what it's holding, but like a leather piece going across his chest. And he's got one thick leather glove on his right hand.
Oh, it's Army of the Dead.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he's Ash.
For those of you guys who don't know, he looks like Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And he hops.
That's not good. She goes,
it's Halloween season, bitches.
Oh.
Welcome to Blood in the Bayou.
Ooh.
During Halloween. And he kind of like hops off the stage. And he just walks up and goes, how you doing? Welcome to the clubhouse. Again, for like the 5th time. Also, let me introduce your new primigen. And Lucy just takes like the biggest little Lolita like bow with her like dress. And when she does that, you get a glimpse of like she carries a lot of guns.
Yeah.
And you just kind of get like little holsters and like little
That's
glimpses.
why her skirt is so big.
Yeah,
Full
it
of
is.
weapons.
It's a lot of weapons, man.
As she bows, I kind of lean over slightly towards Jem and go, does this mean we can't sass her anymore?
Oh, fuck that. We absolutely can't.
Okay,
She just runs and gives her a hug.
And she hugs you back, and like she looks over to Jace. She flips you off. It's fine. Like she gives you like the deadpan stare of like, "No, just playing."
Yeah.
She goes, "So nothing's really going to change for you guys, but I have a task for you all. So, in receipt of your gifts, the herald's ours, but like, we got them. The caskets are yours. However, we need you guys to do me. You look over and you see Ash Camillo just like way too cocky for his own good, and doesn't like, he's pulling it off for him, but he's definitely like, he's a character right now.
Yeah.
Lucy goes, if you could, we're going to throw a party, and we would like you all to deliver invitations.
Okay. What kind of party?
Kind of like the one we had before for you all.
Immediately, siren back of her neck goes, really? Like, but she out externally keeps it cool. Inside, she's like, fuck.
Oh, so it's like your promotion.
It's a recognition.
Party?
Yeah, it's a recognition party. It's just saying, hey, bitches, this is our new primigen. It's me. I'm amazing, and you all have to do what I say. And if you don't, and you see Camillo pull out the shotgun from behind his back.
Jesus.
Then you get the boomstick, baby.
Yep. Haha.
And she kind of like pats him on the shoulder, and he like puts it back. But seriously, there's a new sheriff in town. Not a new sheriff.
No.
Victor's still here. There's a new primigen in town, and there needs to be some celebration for that.
Yeah. Where are you guys having the party? Here?
We're gonna leave that up to you.
Oh, so
I would prefer. I would prefer
party
here
planners,
or your place.
party
No,
planners
we'll arrange
and-
everything, but like, you're the hounds. That's my bedroom. So,
Yeah.
last time we had a big group here, not so great.
Yeah,
but-
let's do it at our place.
All right.
You'll have the other place too. It's up to you. We'll outfit everything. We'll take care of all that. Just we can't be everywhere at once. You're the hounds. Also, we have a job opening. He shakes his hands, or rubs his hands.
Okay.
With a new primigen. Huh?
Nothing. Matthew trying to think of it. Continue.
Like
Continue.
dog shit.
No. I was. Is it the shadow? Because that's what Lucy was before.
Does he say that out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's Matthew.
I was like, ooh, do you want to ring up the shadow?
No.
So he goes with the new primigen. We're establishing more of the traditional. I have a primigen I can trust, so let's go ahead and do the other things. We have a sheriff. We have an ex-sheriff that didn't die. We have the hounds. We have other hounds that didn't die. Like we should be more stable than usual. However, this job that we're having you guys do of like letting people know, that's usually done by somebody else. You all don't have to do this job. You do have to do this job, but you don't have to do the job that I'm about to ask you if you guys want to do. We need a new herald. And he pulls out the shotty again and points it at that one. And I don't mean HAROLD. Lucy, I really want to shoot this guy. And he just kind of pushed the shotgun back. I'm not going to shoot this guy. But somebody to relay news and events and everything else like that. Does anybody, you guys want this? Anybody want this position? It'd be like one person. If not, we can find somebody else.
What do they do?
You're our little errand bitch.
Well, if you
when we have news of events and Elysiums and parties, and instead of using Snapchat and discos, we just it's not discos. It's like disco, but it's not disco. Instead of using group chats, we just do it in person.
She's gonna look back at the coterie and just mouth Sharpie. She's not actually suggesting it, but Aaron bitch, that sounds like a good job for Sharpie. You know what? We're gonna put some feelers out. We'll create a LinkedIn profile for you, and we'll see what we can do.
Applications. We'll get some applications submitted and send them your way.
Okay, just not primigens and not close to big primigens. Nobody.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So, if you guys don't want it, that's a lot easier for you all. However,
well, we're hounds. We can't.
Sway said Harold. Harold, yes, but you also know from Vegas would have told you Kitty, you wouldn't know. Jace, you might know that a herald is also kind of the harpy.
That's okay.
Like the herald is like the official term, but everybody just calls them the harpy because they get into the gossip. It's
Shit. That's perfect for me.
But the herald acts as the prince's voice, making the prince's edicts known out throughout the domain. For example, a herald recites the domain's policies at Elysium and speaks the results of any formal convocations where a prince and her court define new laws. As well, a herald announces the arrival of August entitled kindred at formal events and at Elysium.
August, so it is like important.
Yeah.
That's stupid. That's a bad word for that. If a herald hasn't spoken a policy out loud, that policy does not yet affect the kindred of the city.
Oh, shit.
So the prince can say whatever he wants to, but unless he puts it out, and Camille has pretty much been his own herald. But this also alleviates the prince from having to show up to shit. If he has a herald, he will be the voice, or she will be the, or they will be the voice of the prince. The harpy kind of goes along with it.
I was playing any other character, I'd be so down for it, but this character would not.
The harpy are the opinion leaders and the trendsetters to whom other kindred look to when it matters taste, style, philosophy, or politics. It's usually a toreador. In some cities, it's a tremere, but it's a more charismatic tremere, not a like not Kristoff could. Well, Kristoff could probably do it, but Kristoff,
while attractive, you don't know what charismatic means.
He's got those tattoos, man.
Let me finish the fucking sentence. While he is attractive and has a presence, he is not charismatic enough. His social skills suck dick. So,
and I would like to. What?
But yeah, so it's kind of it's one of those, like, it's almost an unofficial title because like you do it by doing it.
Okay.
But yeah, Sheriff Justicar. We don't have a Justicar. We don't have an Archon. We do have an ex-Alistair. We have our hounds. We're looking for a herald. The whip. We're not hiring a whip right now. But by this, you get the impression that Camille is trying to strengthen his own domain by rectifying some of his own deficiencies. And he's taking cues from some of the things that even Victor has let slip about Camille. You get the impression that Camille and Victor have had conversations. And Sway to Cody, we will have those conversations about Camille's going to try to straighten the fuck up a little bit. He's still milking. He's still going to do what the fuck he wants to do. So we can have these taken to wherever you want. Kitty, RQ said no. You can't have this at the reserve.
I was gonna take it to my apartment.
Okay, just
because it has all the toys in it. So
yeah, we think you don't have to keep the toys in there. You don't have to keep them in there. It's just here's casket and toys. Sway to Pixie. I didn't know what kind of casket or coffin would be kind of a good vibe. It's however you would all like it to look. Is what your casket looks like.
I feel like she very similar to what I imagine Jem would have, would need some kind of speaker system option interior. Yeah. Hers would be either like
soundproof too.
Like I was about to say, a soundproof option, I feel like Meg needs a sensory deprivation tank option for her coffin. I feel like it just needs to be hit a button, it just air seals.
That is something special that Jem would realize.
Yeah.
Jem, when you're in that coffin, whenever you would realize this, you are disconnected from the network. It is
kind of nice.
Quiet. The
All right, I'll keep
buzz, the little buzz, the little staticky sound that's kind of annoyingly almost always there. Like you don't think about it until it's really quiet, and you're like, I fucking hear chatter. Kind of like the party lines back in the day, where like you could almost hear voices. Yeah, you don't hear that in the coffin. It does not happen.
Nice.
Which would lead you to believe that nobody else can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of idea for you, Siren, is that you need to understand that if you can't, that it's soundproof, and also no one can hear you scream, and you can't hear nobody screaming from the outside. So if bad things happen, you won't know, but it is a place to just vibe. Now you guys all have vampire boxes. Sorry, Kitty, you have a vampire box. Everybody's like, cool. I don't like it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I appreciate the gesture. I'm not sleeping in it.
I'm not sleeping in it. Yeah. Like you can sleep with it open. You're just gonna like snuggle up Puma form. It's yours looks more durable on the inside. Like it's not canvas, but it's not satin or silk.
Your mic just went absolutely batshit crazy.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Anyway, I touched nothing. I just gave it a second. While yours isn't like satin or silk on the inside, it's a little bit more durable.
Yeah.
It's not like burlap, but it's definitely like Puma Kitty could scratch it a little bit and
Heck
be fine.
yeah.
Like she could just make biscuits and be fine.
Vibing in my cat bed.
So basically we can invite the primigen, and this is Lucy. We can invite the primigens, but if you guys want to like go swing by the primigens, you guys can. You're the hounds, so you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want to. But kind of just like, hey guys, we're having this thing, blah blah. It's gonna be next weekend, so we got time. But
okay.
we need to put the feels for it. Whether or not it is our next weekend, the players next Friday, I guess the Friday after that or not, you guys take this as like you have like 5 or 6 nights,
Yeah.
We can kind of figure that out as we go, but just enough time for like the world could possibly end as far as the rest of the kindred are concerned. We'll worry about that night when we get there.
We just need a primigen group chat that we can just be like, hey guys, here's the thing.
Did you say that out loud?
No, that's
Lucy's like, am I not a part of the group chat? I'm not in the circle?
Well,
I'm not the circle?
We just found out you're a primigen, like literally 5 minutes ago.
You all wouldn't be cool enough to get in the primigen's group chat.
We're not primigen.
We're not primigen.
But she goes, so just kind of go around, and if you want to have Victor in on it too, that's cool. Like Victor is going to have to come, but it's like if he wants to talk to the Bruja, you guys don't have to deal with those assholes. You don't have to. But it's kind of up to you guys. You don't have to do it tonight, but just kind of wanted to be like, hi, surprise, I'm a primigen.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Neil. And she looks like stone-faced. Neil.
Jim will.
Well.
And she'll start like bowing.
Siren, do you kneel? She walks straight towards Siren.
Oh yeah.
Kill her!
And she stands up on her tippy toes.
And she specifically asks,
And she leans in. I didn't fucking stutter.
is this technically her
Just drops her.
is this technically her domain now?
No. This is the prince's domain.
Yeah, so if this is not her haven, I technically don't have to, right?
No, it's still a primigen
Okay.
giving you a direct order inside the
my
prince's domain next to the prince.
Oh my god, she
with
will
a staked body.
She rolls her eyes so fucking hard, goes, at least it's fun when Vegas makes me. Neil, sorry.
And as soon as you kneel, she kind of like, almost like tap dances on her feet. She goes, it's good enough for me. And walks off. And you see Camille, like, he smiles. She's going to do that. I hope you guys understand. Like she's
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna make me regret it like the last one. And he looks over to Harold. She's gonna push my buttons. It's okay.
Yeah.
And he looks at you, Jim. We needed one.
Yeah.
Primigen.
I know. She's good.
And you hear her like kind of like tap dancing. I'm amazing.
You're fine.
I'm pretty fine.
Yeah.
And so she kind of tap dances away, and you hear that you see her sit on the couch and pick up the remote, and all you hear is like screams from the TV, and then oh no, I fell in the woods. Like they're watching.
Oh, okay.
They're watching horror movies, not home movies, horror movies.
Maybe both. We're vampires.
That's right.
Some people make sex tapes. We make slasher tapes.
It's true. Mm-hmm. The found footage tapes. It's really found footage, and it's all just the Camarilla.
Oh no.
And Camille looks over to you, Jem, and he goes, "It's movie night all month. It's horror night. My only rule is the only vampire movies we watch are The Lost Boys. Unless you have one you really like that I haven't seen. Vampire movies kind of suck. No pun intended. Yeah, I don't think he
Blade
could
2,
probably.
that's the only good one.
Blade Trinity. He could be Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only ones I like are kind of like romantic and shit. No.
Interview with a Vampire?
I don't. No, Bram Stoker's Dracula. God, you guys are basic. I just don't really want to watch.
One day they're going to make
my dad.
Oh, that's fair. I liked Interview with a Vampire, but it was just like that's real soft, real quick. One day they're going to make a TV show, and it's going to be really good.
And it's going to be gay.
It's going to be super gay.
So
it has
gay.
To be. It has to be.
Oh. Amazing.
Side note, please watch
it.
It's really fucking good.
Gay is hot. I want some gay.
Dude, it is.
It's gonna be.
The new Vampire the Masquerade show is super gay, and it is super fucking amazing. Please watch it. I would recommend finding it where you don't have to buy Stars or whatever, or Paramount Plus or whatever the fuck it's on.
No, it's Amazon.
Only the first episode.
Only the first episode.
That can suck a dick. Oh right? Wow. Well,
yeah,
looks
the
like
rest
I'm
of
getting
it.
A Stars subscription again.
Here's what I would do. I would wait until the season's over, then do your 7-day free trial, and then watch it in a week. Or there's a website that I know that.
But yeah, she's trying to like. She doesn't want to let everybody know what exactly movies are for Camille.
Yeah.
But also. Okay, maybe yeah. No, that sounds great.
And at the end of the month. For Halloween, just so you guys all know, I want to do something, but something small.
Is this Camille or Sway talking to us?
Camille.
Okay, thank you. I had to clarify.
Sorry. I mean, we can do something. We can do something on the show. I'm not going trick or treating this year, so.
Like decorate pumpkins small, or.
You know what, Jem? You decide.
Okay.
Coterie, Victor. Us, whoever you guys want to invite, but it'll be our thing. So whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. Yeah.
Primigen are invited, but I'd prefer if it was like, realistically Candy can come and like Vegas can come. But like you don't necessarily have to extend the invitation to like Kristoff.
What about Iris?
No, Iris. Well, she's not a Primogen. You know, she can invite her if she wants to.
Oh, right.
I'm just saying, like, it's the Primogen level, like, it's try not to like be hanging out once.
Just the family.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of. But you know, whatever you guys decide you want to do, we'll have a little. Hey, let's have horror nights and Halloween, and we can carve pumpkins if you want to. And he looks over at Harold, or we can carve a fucking traitor. We can carve
fun.
with a candle.
How high up is he?
Oh, he's like 15, 20 feet up. Like
so, like I couldn't reach him.
I mean, you could climb and get to him, but he's
What I would like
He's
to
like
do
a centerpiece.
before we leave is I would like to run up and just sort of hammer fist his balls.
You could. You'd have to roll for it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
worth a rouse check. I'll be honest.
Roll a dexterity. Oh, let's see. Let me pull up your thing first. Roll a character sheet.
You have to look at my stuff. I don't think it's necessary.
Roll a dexterity athletics to see if you can make the jump.
I got 1 success on my hunger die.
Okay, 1 success will allow you to be able to grab his foot.
I'll take it.
And okay, so then you can make me another dexterity athletics check to see if you can while holding on just kind of like pull and bop.
pull and punch.
The classic pull and punch.
Listen. This is the important. Another success.
Okay. Yeah. Pull and bop real quick.
It's not
Nice.
It's not classy. It's not well done or anything, but
It's not so much about how much Jim weighs, but it's about the force of grab, pull, yank, slight tear in his wrists, and then you don't know if he's going to heal from that or if he has to wait until he takes the stake out.
I don't care.
When that happens, though, little purple crystalline growths appear from the now enlarged holes. And Camille looks at that. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you noticed that they were larger, right? The ones that are out of his chest.
A little bit larger, like maybe an inch, just enough to be like, those are bigger.
Yeah, and Jace will lean towards Camille. You noticed that those had gotten bigger, right? Like around the chest.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm guessing it's just continued from coursing.
Yeah, probably just be careful. Don't touch him.
Does he watch things? Does he have DVDs that he like goes through, or
he has a DVR and he looks like he has like some pirated site that allows him to choose whatever movie he wants.
Rad. She's gonna go and start queuing up The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Thinking, because for as gross as that movie is, he was actually onto something, and so it might like help him get into a good science mindset.
Okay.
Like weird science mindset.
Yeah. I didn't know if you're gonna go like, is there any other movies? I didn't know if you had like a list.
Because Megan's trying to think of like mad scientist films that aren't gonna go straight to like Frankenstein.
I was like, Frankenstein, probably not a good pick. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah.
But he would try to experiment on this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Lucy?
I just want him to be like observing and trying to, but I don't know. I guess those aren't really my jam, so I don't know.
Do you tell Lucy
what other movies there would be?
The Invisible
Man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Lucy.
Yeah, but that one gets really messy, really fast. Well, so does The Fly. You know what?
Yeah.
Sure.
Lucy will help you put together a. Now that you started off with The Fly, and she's like, "Really, that fly? What do you want him to do?" And then you kind of tell her, and she's like, "Oh,
just look her in the face.
I can do some research."
Jeff Goldblum. I want him to be Jeff Goldblum.
Jurassic Park.
Him as Dino Daddy was super fucking on. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, okay, yeah, and I wouldn't blame you. You and my little secret wouldn't tell shit.
And she just kind of like crosses her little primigen feet on the table.
Okay, so let's put we're gonna end it. Actually, no, just like as a palate cleanser in the middle, we're gonna put Jurassic Park. Yeah.
Another mad scientist movie. I mean, it fits.
You just have to hope that he picks a good one to become out of Jurassic Park.
Laura Dern.
You know?
Look, no matter how you slice it or dice it, that cast is fuckable. I said what I said.
Correct.
Just not Barbasol guy. What
Oh no.
Or the dude that gets eaten in the outhouse.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson?
No.
No. The lawyer.
The lawyer.
The one that runs away.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yes.
But yeah, she says, yeah, that's fine. She starts like scrolling through shit. You see her adding a few. Does anybody have anything else for Camille before he kind of like dips out from you guys in conversation? Okay. So he's gonna walk over to Harold and just kind of stare at him. And he takes the shotgun out. Kind of like pokes him with the shotgun.
You're fuzzy again. Hold on.
Like very like, I'm fucking with this guy. Like very blatantly like and that's kind of where you guys leave him. Was there anything else you guys want to do in the clubhouse before we roll out?
She's got to give Camille a hug before she goes.
Yeah, he kind of gives you like a little sidearm hug, and a nice, like good tight sidearm hug while he's poking the dead guy. For all intents and purposes. So, now that the intro is over and promotions have been instilled, what do you guys want to do? He already said you don't have to let the people know tonight. You guys can do whatever you want.
Well, we got to figure out where it is first.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be better to have it at our place.
I mean, either our place or did we bought that?
You bought
Victor
bar.
bought the other one, right?
No.
I bought the other
We
one.
did.
You guys bought it?
Siren technically.
Siren Gould, the owners.
Siren
So-
technically owns the other one because she doesn't want to. If there's issues with it looking like a problem, she owns it by having Gould Tits McGee across the street. And so that is, but it's a shadow ownership in that nobody knows that I may suggest to her, hey, maybe don't book music this night.
Yeah.
Maybe you do this instead. And I
There's
take
two different vibes.
Yes.
So like you all are generating income from two different bars.
She's
with
our
two
passive
different
income.
vibes.
She's our passive income.
Essentially, yeah.
I basically
like
invested in it. Like
It's a shell corporation.
Yes.
She will 100% run it as she would have if she wasn't under some magical influence.
But I like suggest some stuff sometimes.
Yeah, but like it's like, hey, also, I like this band. We're gonna give them more money. They're gonna be with us on Friday and them on Saturday.
She has to listen to you. I don't.
Exactly.
No, that's
Every
also
now and
very
then,
fair.
yeah. But
I like to
it's
think there's so many times that you're like, hey, you should really book
fuck.
these people. I'm like, nah, we've already got stuff. You're like, all right,
Fine then.
Knock it out the park. And you get to do the I told you so dance.
Yep. But so we have it as a especially because I was also thinking way too much about this when I couldn't sleep the last couple weeks. Especially because if weird stuff just keeps happening where we are, we draw too many eyes to us. We've already had that. So like every now and then gonna throw a party over across the street to make it look like that's just this area is just popular and this area just does cool stuff. Not that one bar specifically has some weird fucked up shit that keeps going down. Like
Yeah.
We just have to be really careful with security, seeing as it isn't something that we have complete control over.
That's why she doesn't necessarily want to, for instance, she doesn't want to throw the party over there. However, if we're having a quiet party across the street at our bar, and I instruct them to throw a fucking rager across the street, it kind of distracts from anything happening where we are.
And the layout is pretty similar to your bar, except that your dance floor and stage is on the inside.
Yeah, and there's
Yours is
outside.
on the outside.
So I figure if we book someone across the street that night, and then we're over here, we have access to their security and our security, and people can. There's a reason for that place to be packed. B, if we slip in and out, no one's going to be watching us necessarily because there's loud music outside on the street out there.
Yeah.
So if I can schedule a big event the same night as our small event across the street, it's
Yeah.
Hell
They
yeah,
also
let's do it.
they don't
That's a good
they don't
idea.
have
Thank you.
bedrooms
Thank you.
upstairs. They have their offices upstairs.
Yeah.
So there's not like they don't sleep there. It's just a bar.
well, they
and
don't
a
commit
restaurant.
to the true bar
Yeah.
mentality then,
It's
and that's their
basic.
fucking
They're not
fault.
living there.
Yeah, cowards.
So do you guys want to go back to LaSalle?
Usually, yeah.
Where we're
That's
going?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can
Um,
chill in the clubhouse the entire episode. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I've got work, so.
But you also know if you're not there, like
Yo-Yo's
I know.
got
Yo-Yo's
this.
gonna.
But I like working.
She is desperately trying to
And
hold
it's
on to that.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It's October, so every
Yeah.
day Yo-Yo and I have matching outfits.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's pajama day.
Yeah.
Thank
Fair
God.
enough. You have to go get changed,
Yes.
or unless you were in your pajamas because you were asleep.
I like to think that
I mean,
No, these
Jem.
are like,
I don't
these
know
are
what you
like
guys
comfy,
wear.
sleepy
Yeah.
pajamas.
Okay. If you sleep in the
These are
nude, you do
teeny
have
tiny.
clothes in your.
I was
house.
about to say,
Someone
Kitty.
had to
Kitty.
dress me. That's just.
Like no, Kitty has been naked the entire time.
Yeah.
She has clothes in there, but they weren't going to dress you.
And I want to be very clear. We're not retconning that scene. Everything
No.
happened exactly how it did.
Everything
None of us ever
Including
said a word.
Kitty, We're like, yep.
Are you okay?
Including
Do you
the,
need out?
Do you need zoomies?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That was the only moment of like concern
There was,
where
like-
I was like, oh god.
There was a lot of bouncing going around.
oh my god. Okay, so if she sleeps naked and she needs zoomies, does that
bounce.
mean that technically if we put her in like no, but if we put her in like little sweaters and cat ears and stuff, she's like it's like putting a costume on your pet?
Yes. Stop. Stand still. I have to.
Whatever you want to do.
You're gonna get arrested, Ken.
What the-
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so now we have to put her in kitten mittens.
Absolutely
Oh.
not.
I think she would just change into a puma.
And run
Puma
away.
mittens.
Never be seen again.
so
Season
Kitty,
wrap on Kitty.
Kitty
Kitty,
cat.
you have clothes, or you could
Cool.
shapeshift.
I can shapeshift now. I'm not doing it. I put on the clothes. Like as they were as Jim was like trying to like slam dunk on the dead body, she was putting on her clothes.
Yeah, you have some like street appropriate clothes. If you guys didn't sleep in something street appropriate, like they would have tossed some stuff in there from whatever you had available or whatever's on the floor or whatever, something like that.
It's the same outfit as
Jace
last
will
night.
also finish getting dressed. He does not sleep fully in the nude, but he's not street appropriate.
Siren.
I mean, it's still New Orleans, but like,
Because what weirdos sleep fully dressed in street clothes as vampires?
Well-
Siren does. I was
Weird
literally about to
times.
bring up. If for those of you who were there when she was turned, right, and we were all just kind of dragged out, or we had the day before, we started the last day alive, right? She woke up in some guy's apartment, still kind of mostly clothed, or like close enough. Her shoes were right next to where she'd fallen asleep. She had re-put on like pants while he was sleeping. She is dressed, prepared to bolt at any fucking moment, including when she sleeps.
she's a runaway.
You'll notice that despite how comfortable she has gotten in town, she didn't have to fucking put on any clothes before she popped out of that guy. There's no stray clothes in the bottom of her coffin. She was already dressed. She was brought here dressed because even in her own home, she doesn't take off enough to... She'll change, she'll whatever, but she sleeps in enough that if somebody comes knocking in the middle of the night, she can just fucking run.
You know that meme where like you always put on clean underwear because you never know if like today's the day that ambulance is gonna have to take you out.
She's...
It's the same mentality, but like I need to run away right now out the window.
Yes,
and I'm not
yes,
naked.
basically. So she...
someone can buy Jim a premonition so we can get siren therapy. That would
There
be great.
we go, there we go.
There is some therapy needed.
It all goes to
Sleep
the
fully.
same fund, guys. Listen.
Amazing. So yeah, she is, it's just a little subtle thing of as comfortable as she has gotten in this town or pretends to be and like not going anywhere. I chose not to get back on the train. I chose to stay in my family and I love them here and I have connections and I have people. I'm dressed. Like, I'm
Fair.
clothed. I'm comfortable in the clothes. I will change later. but I'm dressed. Like, and it's just like everyone else has those various states, and she's like jeans, shorts, fishnet tights, jacket, tank top. Like, she's got them.
There is some trauma.
Correct.
Go ahead, Kitty.
Kitty would look to Jace for a moment and be like, I have to go where the Thin Bloods are doing their magic, the warehouse. Did you want to see where that was?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
because that's near the clubhouse, so I would head that way because I'm gonna go pick up Salem because that's where Salem lives.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it.
The cat?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't think I named.
Oh,
No,
fuck, I'm forgetting all of my NPCs.
I have a cat who kind of chills out near that area and makes sure like nothing fucking weird's going on.
Listen, man.
Weirder.
And I will say, Kitty, you don't have your other two with you. Like, they weren't in the casket with you.
Oh, thank God.
They are ripping apart my apartment right
They
now.
are
I'm
not-
not there.
Like, I think Lucy would be good with them, but still, like, they're yours, protectorate kind of deal.
Yeah.
So where are we headed off to?
Me and Jace are gonna head toward where the Thin Blood warehouse
Okay.
is, so it's
Yes.
nearby.
Jim, Siren, do you want to go with them, or are you going to go straight to somewhere else?
I'm gonna look at Siren and say, hey, so I need to go to work,
Yes. Do you need help?
but I was wondering if you'd like to take a walk with me.
You know, she offered immediately also, which she never does. She was like, bar? Yes? Good.
But she's gonna kind of like I mean, I've realized it's hard to like whisper in front of fucking kindred, but she's yeah, I was wondering if you wanted to take a walk with me by the church. You know, such a nice night.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
let me ask you this. Do you say that knowing that they could possibly hear you? Do you wait until they're gone to say this? Or do you say it and hopefully
To be
they
fair,
don't, maybe they do?
Siren immediately said yes, she was going. She was fine. No caveat needed. Pixie now knows where we're going, but Siren didn't
Yeah,
give
you
a
said
fuck.
to the bar. You
No,
said yes to the bar.
but Siren was on board with walk. Let's go. Let's get me out of here, please. Let's go. Like,
I would I'm gonna wait until they've gone.
Okay. So Jason, Kitty, you walk off and to do your thing. Jim, do you tell Pixie or Siren
Yes.
now? Okay.
Yes.
So sorry.
I'm not- Yeah. No, I can lie a little bit, but I'm not gonna just. I realize how important it is.
Kitty cannot.
I know, but I can, and I know how important it is to not have like pull someone by the Second Inquisition without their knowledge.
are you gonna go even if I'm not there?
So she's gonna make sure she's okay with it before.
I do ask out loud. Are you walking that way regardless of if you have company or not?
I mean, no, I want to walk with you anyway, but I thought maybe you'd like to see it, and then you can keep an eye on me and make sure I behave.
That's why I was asking if you were gonna go alone anyway. Fuck yeah. Let's go, but I have extra dots and shit now, y'all. I look her in the eyes. I'm like, listen, I know we're not always on the same page about this shit, but my offer to Jace when he was all spooky, of I will carry you out of here if I have to. I'll carry you the fuck out of there if I have to.
We're not gonna go in.
I mean the streets. That's out of there. The situation. I will fireman carry you out of the situation if you're in trouble. Let's go. Bodyguard
guys
Siren's ready to go.
You guys are built in such ways like that wouldn't be a masquerade breach.
No, of course not.
As so much.
Listen, strong
Well,
girl.
I have to say it because if you tried to pick up like Victor and firemen carry through him through the streets,
Do you
people would be
think
like,
Victor would be? Oh, he moves way too fucking fast. I would not be able to.
I'm just saying, like, if you got staked and they couldn't see that he was staked, like, there's a size difference between some of you.
Yeah, but I feel like I can probably. Nope. if I needed to. That's me trying to. This is her trying very hard to voice that she has protective bodyguard instincts, even if she is not gentle about them.
So we will go to Kitty and Jace.
Smart. Give us time.
You guys figure out what you guys want to do. Kitty and Jace, we're going to let you guys walk. It's probably about a 10, maybe 15-minute walk. Well, it's actually closer. It's closer than that, but we're going to give you guys some time to like talk. It's closer than I forgot that the brewery is very close to the clubhouse.
It's scarily nearby, which is why we told the prince, hey, they're like right next door.
Very, very, very close.
Yes.
I assume Victor is taking care of a lot of that. Well, I mean, he did by having Harold up. But yeah, so we're gonna turn it over to you guys.
How have you been holding up?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I didn't immediately run to a different state, so I'm gonna put that in the point of a win.
Yeah.
Because every instinct in my entire body is telling me to leave as quickly as possible.
Yeah, but and I know you know this, but like at least here you have some other people who can help.
Can help, yeah. I think that's the biggest reason I stay is because of you guys.
Well, I hope we are able to hold up to the high expectations that I'm sure that you have for us.
My expectations are not very high at all.
Good.
How have you been? You've been a little standoffish.
Things are going. Things are going. It's been odd. It's been odd, and things have been a whirlwind. But yeah, I think as odd as it is to have the big guys kind of looming in the distance and other bad things also looming in the distance, I think things are starting to settle. I think that it'll be okay.
He says this is a kitty talking. He says with absolute certainty and absolute sure that things are not just going to ramp up because you said that.
Listen, they're going to ramp up anyway.
That's fair.
But I think that because you've told me this before, but how long have you has it been for you?
Of my existence?
Yes.
I am 30. I'm 37. I was turned when I was 17. The math. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Bitch better have like a 18 and up ID.
Right?
Because you still would look like a 17.
Literally.
I need Kitty to have a fake ID.
It's Kat's problem. The real life problem.
I realize it's fine. I've been here longer than you guys have.
Yeah.
And I have only had one continuous problem, not 20.
Yeah. I think that we've, but also.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Basically, I think that there's something. I think that there's something to how many issues we've run into, and I think that it has given maybe some false confidence about being able to weather this storm too. So we'll see what happens.
I'll do my best to knock you down a peg.
Good. Good.
Yeah, because existence isn't already doing that on a daily basis.
She points toward the warehouse coming up. Like, there it is.
Let's say, are you going to the warehouse or the distillery or the brewery?
Oh, what? I thought it was a warehouse distillery. That one.
The warehouse is where like Harold was that you guys fought. Kind of nearby.
I wanted to go to where they're actually doing everything.
Okay, so the Thin Blood distillery / brewery / kind of a bar. It's like it's a distillery with a bar top, essentially. And you guys.
And I'll whistle for Salem when we get close.
Okay. Very quickly, you see, Jace. You see a little black shadow hop off the top of the building onto kind of like the fire escape, onto the dumpster, onto a trash can nearby, do a barrel roll off of a bag of garbage, and then like sprint straight towards you guys. And Kitty, I'm assuming you have your I can talk to animals up.
Yeah.
Pretty much at all times.
I always do. We decided last season that it's just always there.
So she comes up and she goes, I was having a nap.
You're supposed to be watching.
It's boring. There's a few inside. I kept my ears open. They're fine. They're not running away.
Good. Would you like to sleep inside tonight?
I will sleep inside or sleep under something. And she kind of like licks her fur a little bit. She's like, I'm not sleeping in the rain.
That's very fair. I was gonna take you home. We got a new bed for you and for Fred.
As long as he cleans himself better than last time.
I'm sure you two will have that discussion, and I'll pick her up and she'll kind of like lay on my shoulders.
Yeah, she kind of like stretches out and she like kind of like wraps like a tail and a leg around you, and she goes, you might need to actually tell him to clean himself, but if not, I will have a conversation with him. And she just kind of like nuzzles in.
I give her a little scratch, and then I'll turn to Jace like, nothing out of the ordinary, so everything's okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
My favorite thing is this is meow 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 meow.
Yep.
Meow, meow,
Yep. Did she see anything specific?
You got 3 Thin Bloods inside, doing probably Thin Blood shit with like clinking of glass, and that's kind of all she.
Okay.
I relay this.
It has been relayed.
All right. That's probably okay with what Victor told them they could do.
Yeah.
All right.
Victor's just keeping a watch.
You know that if they're at this one, it's okayed by Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because this is the one that y'all definitely fucking know about.
Yeah.
And it was I forgot his name, but it was the one that Victor personally went in, talked to, and made a contact with inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's where his bike got blowed up.
Yeah.
Blown up. I'll point to a smudge in the ground.
There is still a smudge.
Just where Victor's bike got blown up.
Looks like the bike had been taken away, but there's.
What a bad decision they made to blow up his bike.
Don't tell him, but I'm making a new one for him.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's not going to be as nice, but you know.
And Salem kind of like, you feel the tail of Salem like on your neck. And she goes, I'm going to tell him.
You go right ahead and tell him, darling. And I'll scratch her behind her ear.
And refresh Matthew's memory.
Yeah.
Kat, how much has Kitty, because I know that Kitty asked Jace if there was a way to protect her magically from a kindred. What other details has she given him?
She told you it was her sire.
Okay.
At this point, you have.
Yeah.
At this point, you have the blood from the drumstick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know that she wants protection from her sire.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you can ward against kindred coming into a room or a
but that would
circular
also
space.
include us.
Yes, correct.
That's the downside of
it would lock you into that room forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Jace, you've only had like maybe 1 or 2 days to figure out
Sure.
because shit. And Iris is even like, I mean, usually it's to keep kindred out, and then you break the seal when you want to get out, and then without having to redo it every time she left, it's kind of a pain in the ass. We can try to figure out how to do that.
But as far as details of her sire and details of all of that stuff, the only things that she has said is, I want protection. It's my sire, and we know that he was here because he was stabbed by a drumstick, and and I've been given his blood.
The only one that knows like any details,
any other details,
would be Siren, because we had the slumber party.
Yes. You
talk about your exes at slumber party.
But you could probably gauge from how murderous she was and how content she was to go chase this man that it's not good. Like,
of course.
Well, I mean, even Iris was like, "This isn't a magical solution. This is kill the vampires."
I'm on board with that field trip. Let's go.
I also just remember the only other two people who do know about this is Yo-Yo and Hammy.
Correct.
Yo-Yo. Because they were sitting there like,
Yo-Yo, you remember seeing Yo-Yo like, let's fucking just kill this bitch.
Yeah, she was down.
Like, I'm close to what you guys are. I can at least take a punch.
Hammy would have done it. Hammy would have been about it.
Hammy just like, I don't need to take a punch from him.
Yeah.
And you get like the moral support of the night, like whether or not they could really do anything, you don't know, but like they're all about killing some Atticus. We'll say Atticus.
Everyone is, except for
everyone
Kitty.
wants to kill Atticus.
Including Atticus.
Like, trauma.
Including Matthew, you missed it. The other night we were talking about stuff, and Billy was in chat, and he who wrote and created Atticus, and he's like, "You can't kill Atticus," and then Kat said one thing about him, and he goes, "Never mind, I take it back. You can kill him." And I was like, "But even done, like."
During the walk back, just because it had vaguely been brought up on the walk there, I think towards the beginning of the walk back, I'm going to preface this sentence with, you do not have to talk about it. You do not have to tell me anything. You can tell me to shut up. You can stop everything. It does not matter. But I have talked with Iris a little bit. And I don't think there is a magical solution to the issue you've brought up before without it turning into a vague prison. That is not something I want. That is not something you want, I'm sure.
Correct.
So
it would take like one mortal a week worth of blood.
I mean, also that, but that's inconsequential.
Yeah, like you would have to like, what I mean is like you would have to, Matthew would have to protect once you were inside. Do the gloves, do everything else.
Every time she wanted to leave, break it.
Toss the human inside. You do whatever you need to do to subdue the human. Keep him tied up until you wanna rise in the morning or in the evening. You would have to break the spell without hurting yourself because of the wards, and then do that every day,
every single time. Yeah.
The amount of blood it would take to create the sigils, that dude's dead in a week.
Yeah, and also just even if we don't have to do that, like, then that means that you just can't leave. And obviously Jace doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Kitty doesn't want that, obviously.
It's a really good way of being trapped inside of a burning building.
Yeah.
I love that. You have to kill a mortal a week, kidding, Jace. That's fine.
No big deal.
We can do that.
Listen,
the Oblivion speaking and the trauma.
I'm ready to go, honestly. If I can have quiet once a week, it'll be my Sunday. Let's fucking go. Like, I'll do it. Let's go. It's for a good cause.
So, with that said, depending on just how bad everything was or is, and just how badly you want it to end forever, there are other solutions but unfortunately, I don't think magic is one of them.
Well, I appreciate you trying.
Yeah, Yeah, unless we just lock you in a room forever and keep some wards up.
Rapunzel, let your kitties down.
That's about the only way that would work, and that does not seem great.
Not a very fun existence to be locked
No.
away. Been there, done that. Never again.
Yep. Okay. And slap me if this is rude. Why aren't we just killing him?
Her face physically drops like for a moment at the thought of that.
I don't know why not.
He is someone that tricked me into loving him, and I haven't gotten rid of that part yet. And I'm trying.
And Salem just kind of like bats your face real quick. Just like...
And
yeah.
I hate him with every inch of my being, but that part of me still is. The beast doesn't shut up.
And
he made my beast.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. All right. Well.
But the
Well,
moment
there's
the moment I get there, you'll be the first to know. I'll be ready. I'll be like, well, Siren will be the first to know because she's ready to do it.
Yeah.
But I'll send a group chat. It'll be...
Perfect. Okay. Group chat for Hunt Night. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
I'm the eldest of the coteries. Technically, I can call Blood Hunt. No, I can't. That's a joke. I was joking. Please don't take it.
Yes.
I actually thought about that. Based off the things that he has done, that Kitty knows that he has done, that he has gotten away with, if she were to talk about that with Victor, or the Prince, or even RQ, a blood hunt could potentially be called
She knows.
for if he's ever.
That's
in
probably
New
why she's
Orleans.
not talking about it, because part of her can't let him go, and she
I'm
knows
just saying,
we will
like,
kill
just
him.
so Kitty's aware, like, this isn't just he did some bad kindred shit because he's a bad kindred. No, like,
he did crime.
lots of masquerade breaches, lots of like loss
He
of life.
did
That was
crime. Like,
stupid shit.
He did crime
He did crime
because he was in the middle of fucking nowhere and no one cared.
He did vampire crime.
Yep.
And
whenever you were talking about all that stuff, you can see like Jace, because he was a little bit braced to be slapped, as has happened more times than he would appreciate on stream. And once you started talking about it, he like kind of deflated a little bit and like softened very visibly. Whenever you obviously A, weren't about to slap him, and B, started talking about what it is and why. Well, if he is still here, or if he comes back, just know that we are all here for you.
Can I hug you?
Yes.
Okay. Hugs him.
can I hug you?
and she will hug him back, or he will hug her back, and and also give Salem a little bit of a
And she kind of like grabs your hands and like nuzzles, and then like kind of like tries to like scratch your hands. Like she's like, yes, and I'm done. No, hold on, I'm not done. Yes.
Yeah.
Like if she could do the bunny kicks without falling off, like she would bunny kick.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right,
yes,
that's
you've
right.
touched me. Now me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And if if you ever have anything you want to talk about, you can talk to me.
Yeah.
You seem very in your own little corner.
Yeah. Things changing surprising nobody, changed a lot of things. So I'm waiting to see if things catch up, and if they do, how closely tied I will be to those things now, because things changed and then things changed.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of that. So we'll see.
Well, I've seen and done some pretty bad shit, so if you need to talk about things,
all right,
you can talk to me. I'm not gonna judge you for anything that you've done.
I appreciate it. I will let you know.
Okay. I kind of want to go for a run. Are you okay by yourself?
Go for it.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna put Salem down and tell her to go home.
Okay. Does she know to mean that as your apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Chase, let me ask you this.
What's up?
You hear Kitty go meow 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 meow.
Uh-huh.
And then the kitty goes meow and hops down. The kitty starts walking off in a different direction than to the bar. And you see Kitty just kind of like book it.
Sure.
Like she's still in the street, so she's running at like a really fast human pace. But not like zoom 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 zoom.
I was gonna shape change into a cat as well.
You're gonna go Puma form in the middle of the city.
Not Puma. Shape shift.
Okay.
Which I can turn to something much smaller than what I am.
Okay.
So she'll turn herself into a different small black cat and just take off as well.
So you see obviously Salem just kind of get off, and she's kind of sits there for a second. Kitty shape shifts into another black cat. And then like zoomies off. And you
Siren
see Salem.
Was correct. I need the zoomies.
You see Salem kind of just walk off in her own direction. What does Jace do? Is Jace going to go back to the bar? You're going to follow Salem? What are you going to do?
No, I'm not going to follow Salem. Just because cats are cats, man. Who fucking knows where Salem's about to go? And even if Salem is going to the bar, she's probably going to take like 30 side streets to get there.
Yeah, she's going to take her
time
own
and
sweet
explore.
time.
Yeah, exactly. And also, after just having a fairly heart-to-heart moment, it's not necessarily in the mood to go creep on where the kitty is sending her pets.
Just didn't want to limit your options there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think he is going to go to some 24-hour coffee shop.
Okay.
For a little bit. He wants to, especially after conversations, he wants a little bit of alone time.
Yeah, you're going to humid it up a little bit? Are you going to blush of life?
Sure.
Okay, so before we do that, Sway forgot to have you guys all do the one thing that you have to when you wake up.
Was it the D4?
And it wasn't the D4. So everyone go ahead and roll me your hunger dice. 6 and above, you're fine. 5 and below, you get a little bit hungrier.
Oh, it's 6 and above, we're good?
I believe it was 6 and above, right? I guess it's
because it's successes. It's successes. Yeah. Okay.
I always forget. Like, is it 5 and above? No. So 6 and above.
Siren, do we need to pick up some food?
I want to know
She's
how
already.
Siren is right.
No, I didn't get any more. It was going to be part of our conversation as we did our stuff, but we're not on us yet. So.
I got hungrier. I'm at 3 now.
Okay, so 3. Jim is at 3. Jace is at 2. Okay, and the Siren is at 3. With that, we're going to take a quick break and give our players a little time to get their break in, and we'll come back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to Rep RPG's Vampire the Masquerade. I had the stream going on and listening to the music and the transition sound of I was like, and I'm just gonna go roll through this and figure out what that is in a second. Oh, it's the stream.
I forgot that it makes that noise because I can't hear the bats. They should make bat squeak noises. They shouldn't make evil witch noises.
It's true. It's true. So Kitty, are you heading back to your apartment on your run?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
Describe what the outside of your apartment looks like.
Oh, it's like in a shitty neighborhood. Like whatever the shitty neighborhood in New Orleans is. It's a bottom floor, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom.
Okay.
It's just big enough for her and the animals that she has.
The animals. You're like, oh, we have. Do you have windows?
Yeah.
Are they blacked out, or do you have like sunlight?
They have blackout
protection?
curtains.
Okay. As you're like merrily prancing your kitty cat way home, are your windows locked?
Yes.
Or can they be like opened up from the outside?
They're locked from the inside.
Okay. What I'm asking you is, can the animals unlock the window? Being smart ghouls, but with the appendages that they have.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. So the issue is just about the time that you get eyesight of your apartment.
Uh-huh.
You see enormous, to you in your kitty cat form,
Yeah.
woolly mammoth sized dogs
Yep.
running towards you.
Oh no.
Running towards you, like barreling towards you.
Okay.
And you look above and you see that the window is broken.
Ah. Oh no.
That is all the punishment you get for these fucking dogs. It's a broken window. You can get it fixed and they won't do it again, but you're getting punished because you have. So for chat, what you see is Bud and Lou, these 4 foot tall, mastiff-sized fluff monsters. Oh, they're fucking stupid big. Okay, they're stupid big. What are they called? The Caucasian Bernese Mountain Dogs, something like that.
Yeah.
Big motherfucking dogs. The biggest, those big dogs you see on TikTok, the big woolly mammoth looking motherfucker. That's what she's like. And I want these. Is that okay? And I was like, no. She's like, but they're just dogs. I'm like, they are just. I can't argue with what kind of dog you could ghoul, because you could get these dogs and you could ghoul them.
They're Caucasian Shepherd dogs.
They're big fucking dogs that exist in the real world. So yeah, I can't say no to it.
But you tried really hard.
I don't want these dogs.
Well, they're not yours, so you don't have them.
It's like you have 2 cats, a spy bird.
Yeah. And two
fuck off.
ponies.
And mammoths.
2
She's like, I want them for
giant
protection.
fluffy
From
dogs.
what? From a Goliath?
You did meet
what
Atticus,
Yes.
right? You fucking met Atticus, right?
Yeah, to be fair, those of you guys who remember Atticus's form last season, a big junkyard looking, like half dog, half wolf looking thing. But like junkyard mangy style. These dogs are bigger.
Yeah.
These dogs are quite a bit more like sizable.
Mhm.
Not necessarily a ton taller, but just beefy as fuck.
Yep.
I
will do a quick look around if there's any other people around.
You do live in an area where people don't look. Like, it doesn't concern them. It's none of their fucking business. There are people that are watching what looks like 2 big ass dogs booking it towards a little black cat. And unfortunately, as a cat, you can't understand animal speak. No, you hear
I'm gonna go jump into the window.
Okay.
Like a cat, and then change, and then open the door.
You see, like what's clearly Bud, like trying to get back into the window, and he's like can't, and Lou just goes, oh. Lou goes, oh, and like starts to like go inside.
Open the door, like, guys.
You're gone too long.
And you broke a window?
We had to get to you. And Lou goes, well, we did. That we did. We had to get to you. We're gonna go get you.
I would die for them, thank you. I would die for them already.
Why did it go, George?
We
Why
will.
did it go?
Kitty sighs. like I can't be mad at them way. Like, I don't know where to get a window fixer at night. I don't.
I'll go find you a window fixer, Mom. And then he goes and stands on the porch and goes, window fixer. Window fixer. And everybody on the street is like,
come back inside. Come on. And
Mom, there's a window fixer.
I'll find one. But thank you so much. You're so good.
Oh.
And my old scratch thumbs really
He
hard.
just kind of like sits down, and you're still just like this to it. Like, where did it go, George? Where did it go?
Yeah, so I'll bring them inside, and I will Google 24-hour window fixing, or like 24-hour hardware shop for me to find. Like,
do we not just have a
you
group
find something-
old handyman? Because we should.
Do we
His
have
name is Duncan.
You have one on retainer.
You know people that could know people. Yeah.
Damn.
You know RQ could probably help you out. You know,
Yeah.
who would you have contact? You know Duncan could probably help you out. You know Hammy could probably help you out. I don't know if you have Hammy's number. You know, like Hammy could. He probably knows a guy who knows a guy who can fix the windows in a vampire's house.
I'm gonna text Duncan, because Duncan knows the dogs.
Yeah, he does.
And I'll be like,
He knows the dogs already?
Yeah.
It's been 4 days.
Yeah.
So they've
Yes.
slept together twice.
I'm just saying.
So Duncan just like, Bud broke a window. Can you help at all?
And he goes, he texts back, dogs are going to be the death of you. And he sends you a
Where?
number.
Perfect.
And
She texts back, I am aware. Are you coming over tonight?
you see him like ... Do you want me to come over tonight? Like he took a minute to like, yes, no. Do you want me to come over
His
tonight?
first text was actually, I'm already on my way. I'm
I'm on the
Anyway.
roof. I'm on the roof. I saw it wasn't Bud. It was Lou.
Make
that
a
broke
witch
the window.
awareness check. He's hiding in the bushes now.
I just took my hand off of your door from knocking it.
I'm already in the house. Would you like me not to be?
The text is coming from inside the house.
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want you to.
Get a text back, you'd be surprised. And he goes, what time?
I'll be here all night, so whenever you're done doing whatever you do.
Okay. You get a text back, says, on my way, sort of in the area.
See you soon.
I
And
was
will-
right.
I will.
She doesn't live too far on the outskirts of like where the graveyards are.
And he was there. He's right around the corner.
10 minutes later, you get a knock on your door.
He waited. He waited 9 of those minutes just outside.
He's just like sitting like this. Like, what's long enough? Like, she's like, go down there now. And you get a knock on your door, and when you open the door, it looks like it's a guy in like overalls, like blue overalls. It's not Michael Myers. Sorry.
Cool.
But like blue overalls.
Damn.
Whitish nondescript dude, kind of a beard, like a stubble.
Mhm.
And he goes, yeah, I heard you needed to get your window repaired.
Yes, and I'll point toward the front window. Dog got a little excited me coming home.
Okay. Can I come in?
Oh, he is a vampire. He asked.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see him with tools. or
He's
anything.
southern.
He doesn't say he doesn't have any tools or anything.
He does not. He's dressed like
is there
he's dressed
a
like a
truck
repairman.
outside?
No.
Is there anything?
No, he's dressed like a repairman, but he doesn't have any tools on him or anything.
She gets a little like freak.
Kitty, can I come in?
Oh shit! Yeah.
And he walks in, and the phone drops, and it's Duncan.
Cool.
But he's just like, need to repair your window.
Listen, if I would have just been like, "Yeah, come on in," you would have yelled at me.
You just would have let fucking anybody in. Okay.
No, I didn't. That's okay. I knew it was you when you said my name.
That's fair. Did you already call the other guy? Did you text him?
I did.
Okay.
They should be.
He'll probably be here soon-ish, but I mean, you got the dogs, but I'd rather be here too. That's fine.
I'm glad you.
And he kind of like fidgets in his overalls pocket for a second. Well, I guess it wouldn't be overalls now. It's kind of like jeans and a hoodie. It's got like some local band name on the back, and the little like patch here, and he's just kind of like fidgeting in his hoodie pocket. So any plans for tonight?
I was gonna come home and like relax a little bit, then we go back to the bar and see what's going on over there. But then this happened.
Okay. So the let me check the giggle chat here. Yeah, those dogs. Those dogs. This is the need a repair, man.
We're 5. Leave us alone.
Ignore us. Okay?
Hey, get your pipes clean.
This is why we're muted.
No, because I always get told I don't look at the chat enough. I'm looking at the chat. He goes, okay.
I'm muting it for the next 15 minutes.
That means we can go wild. All right.
Done. Let's say what we think is gonna happen, and then afterwards, since she's not watching, we'll see how close we got. Go.
You see him text a number, and he goes, okay, so should be fine to either be here or not be here. It's a goal, so
okay.
He's one of the homeless, but he knows what to do. Don't ask where the window came from, but
I asked
whether you're
questions.
whether you're here or not, he'll be fine.
Okay.
You don't need to. You can leave the dogs here if you want to, but
I'm scared they're gonna do that again. Hey, look at my dog.
Lou, like Bud is like kind of, he's got like one leg off the couch, one leg on the couch, and he's just kind of like laying down. Lou is just sitting there like staring at you guys. No, I won't do it again, Mom. It's okay. It's okay. You were just gone like 15 hours.
It was not 15 hours.
My question is, who was able to go get Kitty from that house with those dogs while she was fucking asleep? Okay.
Lucy.
Lucy's terrifying.
Yeah, Lucy's Lucy, and the dogs. First off, they're all my NPCs, and the dogs aren't gonna fuck with Lucy because Lucy has magic powers and will just like calm the dogs. Whatever. I don't know what it just. You're wearing boxes. You're in boxes. Let's move the plot along. But no, Lucy's just really good with animals and kids. She looks like she's about fucking 18. She looks like your babysitter that likes anime.
I love that.
So yeah, Mo, I mean, we got a little bit, and he's not going to be over here anytime soon. So, do you want to watch some Netflix or some?
Yeah.
You want to watch TV, or do you want to go to the bar? It's up to you.
You gonna come in the bar with me?
Okay, so about that. You know how like we can kind of look at like everybody that's around.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the bar, I look like a douchebag. I'm
Mhm.
not really cool with the way I look now, but like at least I don't look like a chod.
That's very fair.
If we could stop somewhere before, then yeah.
Yeah, where do you want to go for?
Oh, there's like a rock bar down the street a little bit.
Absolutely.
Okay. I just need to kind of pop in real quick and pop out.
Yeah,
And we're
so
good. It's
I'm gonna look at Bud and Lou and be like, boys, I am coming back. Okay?
Bud kind of looks up. I told him you'd come back last time. He just fucking got excited.
Mm-hmm.
I got excited, Mom.
I know.
Got excited.
I know you did.
Got worried. You were gone. 15
I-
days.
I will be back. I promise.
How many days?
I'm coming back tonight.
That's a lot of days, Mom.
I look at
time.
Duncan. Can I bring one of my dogs?
This is your goals, dogs. I don't. It's up to
Yeah.
you.
Cool. And I look, Bud, are you cool? Just chilling out?
No. Look, if he goes, no, if you're gonna take him, you gotta take me. That's
All right, let's go. Both of you.
I'm more worried about him than you.
That's very fair.
I can keep him. I can keep him here. He got me while I was. Look, I had to go outside.
We're all going on an adventure. Let's go.
Okay,
Go.
Lou, stop your shit. I do no shit. I did shit earlier. Love you, Mom.
Love you too, baby.
and if dogs can roll their eyes like on purpose, you see Bud kind of look up the ceiling, look over the corner, and look down. Like he's seen you do it, and it's just kind of like, I think this is how it's done.
He's doing great. Is Salem here? Is
Salem's
too?
not there. No.
Huh.
Make a wits awareness.
Cool. Cool. Hate that. Oh, I actually have a lot of dice in this. Hold on, but I'm at 3 hunger. Well, I should probably eat. That's probably how Duncan I need to eat. 2 successes.
2 successes. You look around and you see Salem sitting on the window, like on the cracked ass window, and she's just like cleaning her paw.
I will lay out cat food for her and Fred. Whenever Fred comes over, Fred usually stays at the bar though.
Yeah, Fred's. If you wanted Fred, like this is why Salem's like, you have to fucking make this dude clean himself because he's an alley cat, and if he stays at the bar, she doesn't care. But if he's going to stay in her apartment, he needs to clean his ass.
Yeah, Fred has been told he can go either one whenever he wants.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Is it wet food or dry food?
It is wet food for Salem and dry food
Okay.
for Fred.
Okay.
Salem only has like the fancy feast.
Yeah, Salem does not look displeased. I was like, if it's dry food, you're gonna be like, now a cat learns how to eye roll. I was like, oh, fine. Like she's also an alley cat. She's an outside cat that just does not understand that she's not a princess because she is.
She is. So she gets fancy feast.
She gets fancy feast. So yeah, if you guys want to start making your way downtown. Who else? Jace, where were you gonna go? You're just gonna go to the bar?
No, I was going to a coffee shop. I wanted to human it up for a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna chill in a coffee shop. So what we're gonna do is, Kitty, Duncan, are gonna make their way to the Rock Bar and then to Le Save, mainly just so Duncan can pick up a different appearance. Because once he's on the strip, he can maintain, but he needs to pick something to maintain. But so that kind of tosses you guys into the background for a minute, and we're going to pick up with Gem and Siren as they, I'm not going to say it again, as they walk down the street towards.
Do we get the funniest looks from everyone we meet? Here we come.
Why
So
would you?
Walking down the street, I was singing the Monkeys.
It's a
I was
song.
doing
Oh,
another song.
I was like,
So
no.
we're going to Louis number 1,
Yes.
Yeah, did you go to the cemetery or the St. Louis Cathedral?
the church. Yeah.
Hey, I wait
You
till
guys still rocking, like, Gem, you're in pajamas. Unless
Right.
you want to stop at the bar and change. It would only add like 10 minutes.
Before I leave, the
Clubhouse.
the warehouse.
The clubhouse, yeah.
I'm gonna grab some Mardi Gras beads and put them on.
Okay.
So that me being in a
I will say this: you also know that Camille has like
A wardrobe.
closets.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can rock most
she's-
of his stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna grab a pair of his trousers then.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's just in a t-shirt and underoos, and
Which is a look.
it is, and she makes it work. Maybe not when we're walking past the church. So she's just gonna grab like a pair of his pinstripes
Hey,
and look like every girl I low-key had a crush on when I was in high school that I didn't realize.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So she's gonna, Siren's gonna, hey, when you come back out dressed, hey, just in case things go bad, mind if we stop for some takeout first?
You know what? I'm feeling a little peckish myself.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she just, to suggest that she needs to get out some pent-up stress, she goes, it's on me. Like, I'll do the
I mean-
hunting, you just come eat. Like, it's okay.
If it's okay, I
Yeah.
can actually, I can do
can?
something. Let me treat.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay. First gem roll.
Yeah,
for
we've
feeding.
never
Three seasons.
seen.
Are you doing your thing, or are
We've
you doing
watched-
like regular? I'm gonna just grab a motherfucker out
We've
now.
watched you do blood bags for 2 seasons now,
I've fed.
No,
but
she's
like we
fair.
haven't done like a whole like thing about it.
So here's what I would like to do.
though.
Okay.
Because she has to feed on someone that's an asshole, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Siren does. Well, she doesn't have
Like-
to.
It's preferred.
It's not. Yeah, it's her preferred.
That's
my
not what
hunting
Jem
style.
thinks.
Oh,
Jem
that is
thinks
true.
she has to.
Okay.
So-
lit.
So she's when we find somebody that like looks like the both of us could get our hooks in, she is going to. It's a rouse check, so this might not matter. Don't do that. That's not. Why are you like this?
While she's looking that up, Siren will like if you treat that's great, but I will find a target. Siren.
no, that okay, yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, see, here's the thing: is
Okay,
I
go.
wanted to. It doesn't matter. We wanted Jem to be a big girl, right? It doesn't matter if it's someone acting like an asshole. You're gonna find someone that's a little alone, and use dementation on them, so that whatever is the worst thing about them will come to
Oh
the forefront.
fucking woo!
Yeah, like we don't. It's not even like we don't have time. It's we could stalk somebody and wait for them to do something
Or you
shady
can-
or do something shady.
She just looks. She's like, it's like you just spiked a regular drink, like and just you put a chaser in,
Well,
like.
Well,
I'm a
it hasn't
bartender.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's our plan. We're gonna
It's
see.
easier on kind than it is kindred. So
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, no, you're gonna succeed. There's no roll that you have to make against a count.
is there not?
No. Your
Okay.
superpowers are you're breaking into their mind. Like they have no preparation for that. The issue is I want to see what dementation arises. What emotion comes to the forefront. But you said you were looking for somebody who specifically what?
Someone that looked like they were alone and like we could easily get them in an alley, so that we could eat them and not get caught.
Well, that's the thing. Is Siren has no problem luring people into alleys. That's her whole
Yeah,
thing.
Jem
She-
wants to be.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
no,
So
yeah,
chat.
that's fine. I'm
Chat,
just
what
saying.
I need from
Let me
you,
treat.
I need everybody in chat, even the cast and crew, if they would like to, list one emotion in chat, please. Now, Jem, are you looking for masculine, feminine, male, female, neither? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Big, small.
You know, let's do I was gonna say big, but if it's big and angry, I don't know that I want to.
You know, you can pretty much take anybody that's not kindred.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's do bigger because we both need to eat.
Okay.
And casting Dementation is a rouse check, so I need to do that real quick because I may have just gotten hungrier. I did. So, yeah, let's do a big one.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
This is not a viable way to feed kids, but it sure is
Do
fun.
this. And Matthew, give me an emotion.
You did.
He did. They're all in
Angry.
chat.
Okay.
Did.
Angry
I
and
said
cocky
angry.
and
Jim.
sad. They're
I forget.
Angry, cocky, sad.
Right.
I'm right here. Just put my name.
Jump.
Stop
Give
it.
me an emotion.
Give me emotion.
Yep. Anything.
Depressed.
Okay. We're gonna keep that with sad. We'll do depressed instead of sad. That's a better one. Pixie.
I'm guessing one that's not already up there.
Yes, please.
Anything.
Just a
lonely.
vibe. Okay.
Stomach crystal.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do a dice roll. 4. You're looking at number 3. Number 3 is
Depressed.
Depressed.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So
Oops.
you see this kind of bigger guy. He's walking. He's got a hoodie on. He's walking. He's got his hood up. He just kind of is just walking down the road. He's got his hands in his hoodie pocket. He stops and looks up the sky. Looks down a little bit. Just kind of keeps walking. And you're like, this dude seems like he's unaware. Now, if you're looking to make him somebody that Siren would feed off of, with him being kind of in this depressed state, you know that you would have to affect him to make him an asshole. Or lure him into being that way.
I can compel for free.
You can compel, but it wouldn't be like, be an asshole. Like, that's not... You can cause him to do an action.
I tried. All right, Siren, you
No. Like, if you want to feed him, what I'm saying is like, you would have to maybe role play a little bit to make him a dick, or you can just feed off him and get the depressed vibes. I mean, you would.
He has a psychotic break.
Oh yeah.
They experience a nervous breakdown or psychotic break.
Okay, so we'll start with that. He
The nature
starts
of which
as
depends on their
depressed.
personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he starts as depressed, and then when he looks up and then looks down and kind of sighs, somebody kind of like, because he's not paying attention really, somebody shuffle steps into him, like kind of like shoulder checks him a little bit, about the same time that you're causing that dementation to hit. And he says, hey. Dude turns around, oh, hey, dude, sorry about that. And this guy knocks him, just like the dude's not expecting. He's like, oh yeah, my bad, right in the face.
Cool.
And the guy, he kind of stumbles a little bit, gets back, pushes him, hey man, I said I'm fucking sorry, right in the face again, and then in the face again, in the face again.
Siren doesn't know that this is a thing you can do, does she? She looks at you like,
nope. To Siren, she has no idea.
Then Siren, not knowing, Siren's gonna...
Tell me not to hit my own hand so hard.
Stop. Well, because also, like, the way it starts is I have to talk to them for a little bit. So I'm just going to walk up behind him and, like, whisper in his ear. Megan is very sorry about this. What a useless fat piece of shit he is.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And send him over the edge.
He looks at you and just... And what
then
else
he,
is fucking new,
then
right?
he goes ham on that man.
Yeah, and then that's when the dude shuffles steps. So Siren would see that.
Oh yeah.
Jim
now,
said something.
Then yeah, now Siren's gonna intervene, and she's gonna run up. Whoa, hey, and she's gonna grab, with a surprising amount of force, the big guy by the like front of the shirt, and put all the vampire stress. and try to hold him back and look at the shovel step guy and said, I'm so sorry about him. He gets a little bit aggressive. I'm so sorry, sir. You know, let me buy you a drink. Head on inside, and I'll be right there to apologize. I'm so sorry. She's gonna try to, she's going to try to defuse and not have to take out 2 people today. And she's going to try very hard to, I would like to use dominate to command. And in that sentence, it's 1-word order that the target must obey. If he doesn't listen, she's just gonna say, go. To the other man.
Oh no, the dude on the ground is like, he's very much trying to get away from
Okay, good.
situation.
No, then I let him go. I let him go.
He shoulder checked a dude on accident and then got mollywopped in the street.
I'm gonna help him up and hold his hands and just look at him, and with compel, I get a sentence. So I'm gonna say, how about you go ahead and forget this happened?
So that's a different spell
I know.
That's a memory thing that you have to do.
Cloud memory.
It's compel.
You can't compel their memories to change. You cannot
There's
compel them to like actually forget things.
That
'cause
is
there's a
cloud
bunch of other
memory
stuff that you can do.
specifically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can tell him like, hey, just
Compel
don't
is
worry
like,
about this
go
guy.
home. Compel,
Then this is stupid. Okay.
No. Well, I think
Okay.
Jace has cloud memory.
Go ahead.
Well, what do you want to compel this guy and tell him anything?
No,
Or-
I wanted to tell him that, but that's not going to happen. So go ahead. I'm reading this.
He's just he's like, oh, thank you, I appreciate and
Yeah.
he uses you to like help stand him up, and he's fuck, man, what the fuck was that?
Actually, I'm going to tell him, hey, why don't you come by the bar? I'll get you a drink.
Yeah, fuck, I
Head
need
on-
one. Which bar?
Head on over to La Save, honey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking need one after this.
Yeah.
He takes his jacket, just kind of like wipes the
Yeah,
blood.
yeah. Go tell the girl at the bar that Jem sent you, okay?
Okay, yeah. Well, the night was better than it fucking started.
Okay.
And he starts walking off. Like, fucking piece of shit, man. He looks back like fucking irritated. He starts walking off. He's gonna go to LaSalle. Was that your
Cool.
compel?
No, that was actually just a really good idea.
Fair? Yeah, that's fair.
It's actually just a good plan.
Go ahead.
Before anything else can happen, I would like to because I noticed her go whisper, and I noticed him lose his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Siren has some principles in a weird way. Weirdly, she's going to, I'd like to crash his head against the wall and knock him out.
In the alley?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna move him to the alley, or are you gonna do
Yeah.
this in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
No, she moved him to the alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whilst I was going, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi,
that's
welcome.
fine.
Thank you for the raid. Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
welcome, Chaos.
We're dealing with some.
Welcome, Chaos and Chaotic
Yeah.
Raiders. We're doing a little bit of chaos yourself.
We are having
our-
some dark shit happening.
Our
I don't
Malkavian,
spy.
if you toss the CW up, I'd appreciate it.
I am. Yeah.
Our Malkavian just decided to unleash the inner asshole on somebody using a dementation break.
Mhm.
So this made this dude who was not feeling really good to have a psychotic break because he got shoulder checked.
Yeah.
And she's trying to give food to our siren here, who only feeds off assholes in the street.
Yeah.
So trying to get some takeout.
So she would like to slam his head against the wall
Easy peasy. Yep.
and to knock him out. Can he?
Very, with him being under dementation, it takes 2
That's fine.
swings. It's still, he's still a kind. He's still a measly little human, but
That's fine.
it's like the first time he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you now. And then
Try
crack
it.
him again. He's like, I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
And lays down.
She is going to stand almost over him.
Yeah.
For a minute and look at Jem. What the fuck did you do?
I got us dinner. Are you not hungry?
What was that you said or did to him?
Oh.
This wasn't natural. I know emotions, and that wasn't normal.
I mean, listen, most people are just one bad day away from it anyway.
Yeah,
So
there's
you
a
have
difference
used
between,
this-
but there's a difference between pushing people to their bad day and finding people who are already taking out their bad day on other people, which is what I
Didn't
do.
you try to use this on Hancock?
Yes, I did.
Did it work?
No,
Okay, I didn't think it worked.
because it was fucking Hancock.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You can't
didn't
give
remember if,
psychotic
like-
breaks to people that are already having psychotic.
Yeah, no, he's very, very into. Yeah.
There's no psychosis there because there's no. He's a sociopath.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
But yeah, so
then by all means continue. Siren has not seen.
no,
her use
never,
this.
not once.
Hold on, I am going to pause you. Jem, you were looking to purposefully rise up an emotion that was there.
Yeah.
You twisted an emotion.
Yeah.
But it wasn't something that wasn't already there and present to pull on.
I don't know.
Siren's turn.
No, yeah, that's the understanding.
No, yeah.
Siren, however, tends to target people who are already about to or in the process of abusing someone, not force them to abuse someone. She is looking for people who are already there and stopping them in the act, because if this is about to spiral her into if everyone's one bad day away from that, I should murder the entire city. Which is not a good place for Siren to be in, because she's dangerous and she can do that she'll just hypnotize the whole fucking town. She doesn't want to do that. She looks at him. The easiest way for him to forget that any of this happened and have a chance of having a slightly better day tomorrow is for us to go through with this. But this is never how I want to eat again.
Okay.
How much can we both dot-wise take from him without him dying? And actually,
hospitalization.
I'm fine hospitalizing him, because if he's depressed enough that that's his break, he may need it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're
how-
welcome.
One of you can take 1 dot. One of you guys can take 2 dots.
I'll take.
What are you at?
We're both at 3.
No, I'm at 4.
I'll take 1 then. I was only gonna take 1. Please take 2. Yeah.
I'm gonna take 2.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Actually though, can I? Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. I have to make a rouse check.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I believe in you.
What are you gonna do before you do your
my
rouse
new
check?
my new aspects power is sense vibrations, learn the most intense emotion of a person. I would like to know his deepest emotion, his strongest running emotion. And this could go one of 2 ways. And we'll know in a moment. I don't get any hungrier. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's unconscious.
Yeah.
So the demontation that was placed on him
Yeah, is no longer.
is no longer the primary driving force.
Exactly.
However, with as rules are written by the world of darkness,
Yeah.
and the bullshittery that they like to do, not everything is as cut and dry as the rules would like to see.
Of course.
You drink in sadness, pain, anger, depression, desperation, fatigue, maliciousness, and a sense of giving up.
Siren takes her 1 dot. Lets Jem take 2. And then looks at Jem and says, finish him off. Finish him off.
Why?
Trust me. You'd be doing him a favor. And it will keep you closer to fed. But he's 1 bad day away.
And you know it's not 1 bad day away from removing himself from the fatigue and sadness. It's causing mayhem and destruction, going out in a twisted sense of glory and purpose.
And that's what I was checking for. I was checking to see if this was the kind of person who would be about trigger warning, all the content warnings. If this is the type of person who's about to turn into a mass shooter because they're depressed and giving up. So she, having done that, tasted that, felt that, used that, she asks Jem to finish him. Because she could finish him and silence her beast for a moment, but she's terrified of doing that again because she will become addicted to the quiet. So she insists that Jem do it.
But does Jem do it? After being told that he's...
And she says, he needs to be done, and I can't do it.
She's going to stand up and get very close to Siren, like slowly walk her, not pin her, but like put her against the alley, so that if anyone was looking, it would kind of look like two chicks making out.
Yeah.
And look her dead in the eye and say, "Okay, this is my first kill. And then so you own that now." And then she's gonna go finish him off.
I'm gonna give Siren a chance to stop that.
She grabs her. She says, "And I had mine alone 3 weeks ago. And I want to know what happens to the voices in your head when you do."
But the difference is I'm not scared of mine. She'll go.
Then don't.
Okay.
But it's up. But
she's
don't.
Gonna do it.
That's fine.
I told her to.
Well, if you're not afraid, and you don't need to, fine.
So.
But I'm not owning that. Then, you can still walk away.
So, do either one of you have any issues with killing innocents?
I don't think so. Let me check my character sheet.
Siren has a very that's the thing has a different version of what innocence is now. And it's very in flux. She doesn't
What does your sheet say?
She doesn't like to kill innocents.
What is that under?
No,
Ideals?
that's just me telling you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's asking
if any
of you have a touchstone conviction.
It's not a touchstone, it's an ideal.
Okay, as long as it's not a conviction. I shall not kill innocents, right?
No, it's not a conviction.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if that's what his psyche was. It doesn't matter if he was like, I'm going to fucking kill everybody. He didn't do it yet, and everything has he could met the love of his life tomorrow.
We have all seen Minority Report.
Oh, I love that movie. It's so good. Jem.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have anything on your sheet that
No.
precludes you from... Okay. So, here's what I will say. Siren, I want you to subtract a willpower from the rest of the session. Now, granted, we don't have that much longer, so it's not going to affect you too much, but it will affect you until you rise again the following day.
Yep.
Because even though it's not a conviction, it's not a touchstone, it's...
Oh, she doesn't feel good about this.
Yeah, I know. It's not only that, it's like you took a hit.
No, this is her struggle right now, is she's very used to only taking people who are in the act of violence at the time, or looking abusive. This has opened up the possibility that every single person has that, and she's not seeing it, and she hates it. Okay. She's not okay.
Are you guys going to continue your path to the church?
Yeah.
Okay. Siren, are you going to continue with her?
She's gonna call someone for body disposal, though.
Okay.
She's gonna call Kitty, actually. Because she doesn't want to have this conversation with Vegas. She doesn't want to tell him.
Didn't you guys get away?
No, the Bayou. We took them to defeat them with the Gators. Yeah, it's Kitty.
Yeah. Kitty can arrange it through RQ.
Yes. She's going to.
Because the gang girl's just like, sure, you kill somebody, okay, cool.
No, she's gonna put him in a dumpster, put him in a bag in the dumpster, and hide the body, and they'll be able to smell it out. Be like, please take care of.
Kitty, also the
please.
NOS could help you.
Yeah.
So you could either go through our cube
Oh,
or one of your.
She gets a message. She's like, I'm kind of on a date, man.
Well, yeah, with the NOS, you're on a date with the NOS. The two of you are the perfect people to do it.
I will say this, like,
Let me do it.
Jim, this is a big ask. This is a big ask.
You're reeling from having just had your first kill. You're not in the right mindset.
No, she's good. But what I'm saying is like, this is a big ask of a favor of a primigen.
Yeah,
I'm not asking her.
Oh, okay. Who are you gonna ask in NOS then?
I've got Id's number.
Okay. You text him what you need to, like location and stuff. It says, "You gonna owe me one?"
Immediately in all caps, obvi.
Okay. He gives you a thumbs up. And you know, like pretty much like Id's on the level. He'll take care of it.
Yeah, Ego shouldn't trust, but Id she does.
Ego is
anyone
the
that likes
type of person.
Melancholy the Infinite Sadness, she can stand.
Ego is the type of person that Siren would look out and try to feed for nightly on the street.
Yes.
Id is like the same person, but like he's like a more sane version of Hancock. Like he's got the maliciousness there and the scheming, but he doesn't really.
So Duncan.
Yeah, very much so. Like he's a little bit more patient than Duncan.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like Joker, Ego
really
is the Joker.
Good about herself. Gemma's feels really good about herself right now. It was her first kill. She disposed of it by herself.
I will say this: you can feel however Gem wants to feel. The voices in your head.
Oh no! What are they doing?
They just kind of sound like moaning, not sexual, but like.
Oh no! Are they depressed now because I ate a depressed person?
You're kind of heightened to that emotion at the moment.
Oh
because
no!
the last blood that you fed from, that resulted in loss of life, felt like that. You do you're more in tune to that side of the network. Now it's not loud because your connection to the network isn't like active and you're not trying to, but
she
just kind of like staticky to.
She just kind of stands there for a second, and then she is Siren leaving her, or is she chilling?
She's there.
Okay. She's gonna hand her an ear pod while we start walking down the street, and puts on I believe it's pronounced Santa.
Santa. It's pronounced Santa.
I know how to say Daddy's name. Thank you very much. It's Saeta from Salton Sea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is the absolutely perfect sound for this right now.
Got it. Amazing.
Yeah.
Just killed a man in the street. It's.
Oh, you've heard it.
Yeah, it's that. It's that one. That one.
Sorry, I couldn't remember the lyrics for a hot second.
So as you guys,
they were so poignant.
It is the perfect song right now. So you guys start walking towards St. Louis Cathedral, and it's big. You definitely see like this. It has a presence, not even from what you all know that is inside the cathedral. It just has a stronger presence because it's massive. It's old. It's the oldest cathedral in the United States. There's history here. There's blood here. What do you guys want to do? You're within sight of it, but the streets are kind of busy enough that even a lookout would have a hard time figuring out that you two are watching the building.
I'm just gonna just kind of like point it out, like, that's it.
You been in?
No.
Can we go in? She like genuinely asked for a minute. She's never checked.
I can. You want to find out?
Not
I don't.
today.
To the best of my knowledge, neither one of you have tried to go inside a holy.
Yeah.
No.
But neither of us have aversions to crosses.
No, but there's probably a fuck ton of roses in there. Especially
No,
if, like, no?
She would have. She has to have wild roses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unless this bitch is out here walking in a field, she should be fine.
All right.
The issue isn't so much. You guys know this from your sires. Isn't so much of just crucifixes, because some kids are different. Like, it blinds me. But the issue of there's a lot of true faith in this cathedral to begin with. It's that presence that you're picking up on. And while you're not averse to it, there's just something there that's just like.
Oh, so
fuck,
did
that's
Jem's hunger
powerful.
go down to 0 because she drained someone? Or did it drop one more? Did
Oh,
she
it went
get
to
take-
0.
Okay, cool. Just so you know,
Yeah, it
that's
went
what.
to 0.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
that's
So
why.
you kill
that's,
somebody,
yeah.
goes to 0.
Yep.
The beast is no longer there.
Yep.
You feel satisfied for the first time since you've been turned.
Satisfied.
Oh my God, Megan, you're fired.
You hear the beast.
Good night, guys.
sigh.
This was fun.
That's a
Thank you
rest
so
season
much.
wrap on Gem.
Okay,
You-
bye-bye.
You
A
hear
one-kill
the
wonder.
you hear the beast sigh in content and just contentment and just no hunger.
I really want to go in, just to see. But I don't. But I do. But I don't.
No, I get it. I get it. Feels a little bit like playing religious Russian roulette, though.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be orthodox, though.
Yeah.
And they're just standard Catholic.
I don't think there's anything
Jesus.
standard about a lot of this.
These are spicy Catholics.
Oh my God. Hang on a sec. She pulls out her phone and remembers that she has not heard from Eddie since she sent him on this. And she texts. She's like, "You up?" Like she texts Eddie Valiant. It's like,
and you get sure, what do you need?
just following up on our, as per my last email.
That's been my last email.
Anything new? Question mark.
No? Anything new to report on your end?
Oh, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags,
That's
red
not how
flags.
this works, bitch boy.
I'm not supposed to be reporting anything. You're the detective, buddy.
No, any new commands? You get any new directives is what you get.
Hey, you okay?
Just keep keep true. Stay the course. She wants she doesn't want to in text be like, keep investigating these motherfuckers. She just previous mission still stands. Like, I am nervous now.
And he goes, copy that. Anytime we can meet soon and then you see a glass with
Yeah.
a drink that's obviously
Blood.
oh, that could be a red Shirley
Yes,
Temple.
exactly. You free later tonight?
Yeah.
Where
do you want to meet?
There's this new bar across from mine. Outside. If there's loud music playing, we won't be heard as easily.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
and
I'm-
then if I need to walk across the street, I can, but I don't want it. I'm nervous. I want to meet him there. We can go get drinks at Sav if I need to, but I want to meet him there, make sure he's not being followed.
So can I meta for a second?
Yeah.
Go for it, meta.
So what did you say? Any new directives?
Yeah.
Yeah, she says
That's-
anything to report, and he goes, nothing new. Anything else you want me, any new directives, anything else you want me
Yeah.
to check?
Okay.
Exactly.
So that sounds to me like Second Inquisition has got him.
That's why I'm not taking him to La Sav.
But
Like,
but they already know about LaSalle.
I know.
If you show them to the
But-
extra safe space that we have, it's no longer a safe space.
But it's not safe. It's an outdoor location across the street. I'm not taking him inside. I'm not taking him in any offices. I'm just hanging out.
I mean, and that's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you did Google. It's not like I have
Shirley
Yeah,
Temple is
exactly.
non-alcoholic.
dog in
So
this race.
I'm going to Shirley Temple is like cherry and Sprite. It's very
Yeah.
non-alcoholic.
Yeah, it's non-alcoholic. Super good though.
It is very good.
Yeah, it is.
So, but yeah, she's gonna text. There's this new place. let's meet up there and see how we're feeling.
like,
I might be tired.
Send him a little mapping.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. He goes, cool. Wearing anything that I can pick out of a crowd? Or just look for your face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. That's my concern.
Bulletproof vest, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't like, let's go to Vegas's, let's go to what. Plus,
a steak-proof outfit, bitch.
Also, Eddie.
Stab-proof shit works.
Yeah, Eddie already knows about the bar across the street, so if they have him, so do they. He doesn't know he doesn't know I own it. No, he doesn't know I own it. He just knows it exists and where we are is my point. So I'm not trying to go to a safe place. I'm actively trying to go somewhere that's just like there.
Somewhere else.
And they wouldn't know exactly, but it's close enough that you guys can watch. Without it being
and
weird.
we will.
Yeah. She's fuck me. Shit. all of you on the roof. You know, we don't need these regular vampires. Like, we don't need these. I don't know, they just look good.
What are you talking about? We are the knight. We are terrified.
Fred goes, I'm darkness.
Manual zoom.
So she is going to all right, red flags. Good. Just dress up in something cute. We're celebrating. And she's gonna flirty winky face. And I'll find you. Done.
You okay?
You get like a thumbs up and a little smoochy face.
She looks at her. We have to go right now.
Okay.
She texts Hammy. Nope. She texts Vegas. It just got important. Hey, are you home?
Says back, why you up?
Oh. And now it got complicated.
She puts a little like ambulance siren emoji.
He goes, how many? And then sends like skulls and crossbones. He thinks you're like, how many bodies do
no,
do I need to dispose
this
of?
is she does eye rolling emoji. Eye rolling emoji.
Emergency emoji.
Shut up. Eye rolling.
She's
emoji.
having a panic attack. Leave her be.
Eye roll. Wrong. And then just a like a bunch of panic faces.
Okay. Get back. Where to?
Your old place.
Strip club?
No, so like where I live right now. So his old place.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because he couldn't, And she's going to immediately, everything else is forgotten. She's dropping because she already had people target her from within this place, which is why she sent Eddie there in the first place. So this is terrifying. And she immediately goes into like, I should run. We should all run. I should take all of us. We should just go somewhere. Let's go to Texas. It's warm there. It's fine. Like, but she's instead, what? No, she doesn't say it out loud. She goes, hey, we gotta,
yeah, but she looks panicked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pause there during the panic.
You can't pause a panic attack. You should know that.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Yeah.
Chase, so you're at the coffee shop.
Fuck you!
I just
if
needed
he
to...
gets my priest, I swear to God,
macchiato?
I'm burning this channel
Fuck
now.
you, I love me some macchiatos, okay?
2 extra shots of espresso. No.
How do you know my drink? I would like a caramel macchiato, iced, double shot of espresso.
Basic.
Oh, I'm super basic. Pumpkin spice latte all day.
Listen, I love a good PSL.
Are you just humaning up for a little bit?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to decompress? Okay.
I think so. I think that it, especially during that conversation with Kitty, has kind of hit him how crazy things have been. and how off the rails. Like, obviously the world was going to change drastically, but then it kept changing drastically and kept going and kept going and kept going, and there's been no time to process a single bit of it. And I think that conversation with Kitty kind of like made it hit home. And I don't think a single time since they turned a year ago-ish has taken a night to be human adjacent.
Okay.
I think every single night he has either been doing something with Coterie, researching some weird magic, doing Tremere shit, or like solving the next world-ending
somebody.
issue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like been conning people into letting him snack on them after giving them a reading. Like, there's not been a moment when he is allowed himself to be human. So I think he's just
vibing.
Somewhere to go read a book.
100%. Read a book in your nook. Reading.
Yeah.
Not starting tonight, motherfucker.
I know.
Okay. So, Kitty. You and Duncan are on your way to Lesaf.
Yes.
And you get about a block away. You hear a gunshot.
Coming from what direction?
Towards Lesaf.
I immediately run toward it.
You start running.
No survival instincts in that one. None.
She's a
Zero.
nurse.
You see
I know.
people. You don't see people like running. You do see people like looking around, like where in the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, it's not like a sprint. I like pick up my pace a bit because it's from Lesaf. I want to make sure it's not anyone I know. Because as far as I know, Siren and Jim went back to the bar.
Yeah.
And
you see people like
Jace went there too, right? After our talk.
Yeah,
She's
I
gonna be
assume
very
they all went back
confused
to
when
the
none of
bar.
us are there.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Literally.
Just
That's why I was asking you. Are you just chilling at the coffee shop, or did you roll to the bar?
Nope. Coffee shop.
Okay.
I got two big fuck off dogs. People are moving out of my way.
You don't. You left him at home. You have Duncan.
Nope.
No, you
She
told
said
me
she took
I
them.
could bring him.
Yeah, she said she took both of them.
Okay. So as you guys are walking from the Rock Club, they didn't want the dogs in there. They were very much like, hey, look, ESAs are cool, but service animals are the only ones we allow. And he's like, hey, I'm just gonna go get some water. And so he walks in, and some like disheveled repairman.
Bud's a service animal. Lou just he didn't.
Bud service. Lou is Bud's emotional support animal.
Support dog, yeah.
So a second later, Duncan walks in as disheveled mechanic guy, walking through the ghetto, and then he comes out of the Rock Club, dressed very similar to how he was in your place. Jeans, some chains, and a black hoodie. A different band name. It was whoever the band was that was actually playing on the radio at the time. Comes out and he just gives you a wink, like enough, like you wouldn't know that it was him if he didn't like come back to you and wink.
Yeah.
And he kind of like holds out an arm.
Yeah, she takes it. Feel better?
And that's when how much? And then as you walk a little bit, that's when you hear the gunshot. And Bud and Lou look to you. And as you start picking up pace, they follow, like Lou follows, Bud leads, and it's you and Duncan kind of at whatever pace you set go to.
Yeah.
And you see people kind of like moving to the other side of the road, like trying to figure out where the gunshot came from. Some people are just like ducking and covering. Some people running into Les Ave. Some people are running into the bar across the street. Some people are just booking it, not knowing where a gunshot came from in 2020-ish, 2021-ish.
Yeah.
I can never remember what year we're in. It's game year.
I can't right now. It's immaterial.
Oh yeah, no, time doesn't matter. As you guys get up to Les Ave, now Les Ave is, you got a street with a bar, street with the bars, and then you guys have like this big ass parking lot enclosure, and the bar is set in the back of that. And you got some
Yeah.
alleyways. You see a man in a trench coat, like a no shit, like Dick Tracy trench coat, with a low fedora, and looks like he's just finished dragging something to not behind LaSalle, but behind the alley and the bars next to LaSalle.
Okay, can I?
You see like the hands, like.
Yeah, can I eyes the beast, see if it was kindred or kind?
Give me a wits awareness to see if you pick up, if you get a chance to do that, if you're quick enough to do that, because I don't believe it shows through walls.
2 regular successes, 1 crit success.
Okay, yeah, it's 4 successes. You see as he leans back forward, you can't see the face, you just see kind of what he's dressed up as.
Yeah.
You definitely sense a beast as he's dragging this guy.
Would this area be considered like the coteries area?
It's close enough that like the police wouldn't come knock on your door for it, other than like, hey, just if you see anything, you know, we had a shooting over here. Even if they found the body, they'd be like, it's behind somebody else's bar, so whatever.
Yeah. There's a part where it's like wants to immediately go over there. She got stopped and she looks over at Duncan.
Duncan didn't see shit.
Yeah.
Lou or Bud growls. Lou didn't see shit. Because Lou is like watching your ass and like around. Bud is leading, and Bud kind of senses what you sense a lot of the times. He doesn't do sense of the beast, but or sense the beast, but he sees you looking and looks over and just kind of growls. As he doesn't see the person, but the arm kind of.
I'm gonna look at Duncan and say, I'm gonna do something a little stupid. I'll be right back.
I'm going with you. Fuck, you're stupid. And then just goes to follow behind whatever you're doing.
I will go toward where the person dragged the other person off.
Okay.
I'm trying to go quietly, so he doesn't.
Quietly, so no celerity zooms.
No.
Okay. Roll another wits awareness.
Cool. 3 successes. 3 successes.
3 successes.
I can't say the word successes.
Successes. Just enough to see somebody go over the side of another wall, and you see the yellowish brownish khaki like trench coat fall. Not fall off, but like you see it go over the edge. And like fast.
It's like she has like a soft growl. She goes, someone shoots a gun in your territory. Do you go after them or no?
It's up to you. How big is your territory as far as you're concerned?
I'm a how New Orleans is my territory, and I take off.
Okay, take off. You see somebody. Do you have celerity?
I do not.
Okay.
I have cat's grace.
You do have cat's grace.
I have celerity. I have cat's grace.
Okay, so you don't have super duper speed. You have cat's grace.
Yes.
Which comes in handy. As soon as you pop over the wall, you see this guy taking off. Now it's nighttime, but he looks athletically built. Taller than probably the trench coat was for.
Okay.
And he looks back, and because are you going to activate cat's grace?
Yeah.
Or okay, I didn't know if you had it activated or you
just
like,
I have it activated to help jump and get over things quickly.
And it allows you to dodge bullets.
It does.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Because pow. And then as you dodge, I want to ask you to do another wits awareness.
Cool.
As you try to dodge the bullets, you are successful because cat's grace. However,
4 successes. Wits awareness is my shit.
4 successes, unfortunately, isn't enough.
What?
When you look, what was down an alley? Do not see him. You don't know if he turned. You don't know if he climbed up. You don't know if he just outsped you, like outran you. You don't see him.
Fuck.
But if you would like to continue, there are 2 fire escapes going up the side of the building, and then an alleyway that connects, and then it continues, goes further. So there's a left up, right down, and straight. If you would like to continue, I need one of those choices.
I'm gonna have Bud go straight, Lou go left, and I'm gonna go up the right.
Okay. What about Duncan?
Duncan can go where Duncan wants to go.
Duncan's gonna be right on that ass.
That's fine.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity athletics check. See how quickly you can make it up the fire escape.
Dexterity athletics. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I got 2 successes, but a critical failure on a hunger die. So it's a possible bestial failure.
Yeah, but bestially failing climbing a fire escape isn't.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. You.
So I got a straight 0.
Yeah, you sense your beast flares up, and like you're like, oh, I've got a lot of fucking speed right now, but like you don't grab, you grab too high, so you got to come down a little bit, and your foot steps out. You're like, I'm fucking, and you get up there and you look around. You don't see anything.
Do I hear either of my dogs?
No, you don't hear them like growling or barking for your attention or anything.
I'll whistle for them to come back. And she's just very obviously frustrated.
And when you get down, so are Bud and Lou. Like very, I got to hunt and
Find them.
it's the bad side of having 4 choices and 4 people, but only.
Yeah.
But Lou, look, I have my stats for Bud and Lou in my head. Lou is big and dumb. Lou is big and dumb. Very, I will listen to everything. I don't care. What do you want me to do? Bud is smarter. He's still strong.
Yeah.
But smarter and will make some of his own decisions based off what he thinks he needs.
Yeah.
So you actually see Bud and Lou coming back from the same alley.
Okay.
Lou went down one, and you get down there, and Bud's like, I want to go check my alley. And then I came back, and fucking get Lou. Didn't see shit. I didn't see nothing, Mom. I don't know if I can kill him, though. Gotta get him. And Duncan's still standing there as you walk down, like, he's still looking. Like,
yeah. I pet them both, and I pull out my phone, and I call Jim.
Okay. This is about the time that you guys are dealing with your situation of the panic attack. And
I am texting without looking at my phone for Hammy to come get us. And I'm just looking at Jem as she's trying to calm me down, and just with a slight smile, without touching her, she said, I appreciate the gesture and the effort. This is not helping. she says it kindly, but it's like she's trying, that's why she's not trying to be rude, she's trying to make eye contact to be nice, and like not just be like, stop it, don't, like she's just like,
Are we still in the, we're still in the alleyway? No, we made
started
it to the
walking.
church.
I started walking, and we've started, we've left the church behind.
Jem is gonna, she has to let out a breath that doesn't exist, and like squeezes her hand so hard that her nails cut. And just through gritted teeth next to Siren says, well, I don't fucking know how to help you, and I've been trying, and I keep fucking up, so you just tell me what you want me to do, I guess.
I need you to come with me, you're not screwing anything up. She texts Hammy a specific location.
Okay, where do you text Hammy?
Like if there's like a McDonald's nearby or some restaurant or something.
Of course there is.
Yeah. Like
there's a Waffle House.
Great, amazing. She texts him the Waffle House, waits for him to send back an ETA. Yeah?
3 minutes.
Great, amazing. She pops a SIM card and the battery out of her phone. As they walk, she throws every part of her phone away in a different trash can.
Okay. Now, so the funny thing about that is, like, you didn't give Eddie your new phone number.
Yeah.
So that is your old phone.
Yep.
So now, which is fine, you just don't have.
That's fine.
Eddie can't talk. Can't contact.
I'm pretty sure Eddie's dead in an alley now. I'm pretty sure Eddie has been dragged dead into the behind a bar.
Yes, the phone was the problem.
I'm just saying, like.
Although, I still have my old phone.
You do.
And Eddie has our numbers.
Does Eddie have all y'all's numbers? I know he wouldn't have Kitty.
Not Kitty's.
I don't think he does. He has no reason to.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I thought we had his number.
We've only been we all may have his, but he doesn't have yours. Y'all may have his, but he doesn't have yours.
Okay. Well, never mind.
But she's just in case. She's getting rid of tracking things. That's all. And we'll wait at the Waffle House nervously for Hammy to get there.
Yeah. Very, very quickly. By the time you get to Waffle House, is about the time that Hammy's going to get to Waffle House. Because it takes you a minute or two to, like, I know it's around here somewhere, and then, like, oh, there it is. The big fucking, it's Waffle House.
Waffle House.
And you guys, Jem, are you going to ride?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get into Hammy's car, and he goes, all right, where are we going? Everything cool?
Home. Home and fast.
So, all right. Well, Vegas already told me he's going there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is cool.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, do we need to pick up Yo-Yo?
No. Let things at the bar be normal for a minute.
Okay. Second question: do I need to pick up Yo-Yo?
Yeah.
Would everything's going on? Is she cool, or do I need to go?
She looks at Jem. You always say the bar is safe.
Jem doesn't exactly know
why you're going on. I was about to tell her. But
you haven't told me a goddamn
I was about
thing.
to tell her, but people kept talking. She looks at Jem. She goes, "You say the bar is safe, but I think my PI is compromised. As in, I don't think it was him just texting me."
No shit. Okay.
So, do we need to pick up Yo-Yo?
I mean,
so
so you're going to Vegas's?
To
no,
tell him
to your house.
Yeah, to tell him that I was gonna bring you with me, for safety, because
why?
Because I had
Eddie's not my PI.
No, but he knows who all of us are, and I sent him to investigate the church.
Yeah, the priest knows who I am too. Listen, we've all made mistakes. It's fine.
How is this a mistake?
If it's just
how
the ghoul,
is sending a ghoul to investigate someone that might be trying to kill us a mistake?
I mean, he's dead now because of it. So,
the priest.
You know what? You're right. All right, you may go back to the bar. I will go to Vegas's and deal with my mistake then.
Dope. She bounces out of the car.
No, you don't. You turning left would take you towards the bar. Going straight would take you towards Vegas. Hammy takes a left. Hammy he picks up speed to go to the bar. Sorry, I'm sorry. And this is the time, Kitty, you and Duncan are walking back out of the alley.
Yeah, I was calling Jem. Then I see Hammy's car. I'm like,
You can have that conversation. You'll have enough time to, if you wanted to call Jem and let her know what they would be rolling up into. You guys would have enough time.
Yes, I just need to know if I have a ringtone.
Does Kitty have a ringtone on Jem's phone?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
None of your fucking business. I can't remember. I just can't remember.
Cats in the cradle and a silver spoon.
God.
Nope.
So I call you as you're in the car.
And Siren, every so often, like, whether you're looking or not, you catch Hammy kind of like peer in the rearview mirror at you. He's like maintaining eye focus on the road, but he's like checking you as well. Because he knows what he just did. He knows. So, Kitty, what do you tell Jim?
There was gun went off at the bar. Someone tried to shoot me to get here as fast as possible.
Well, someone got shot at the bar.
And Hammy goes, was it a customer? Was it Yo-Yo? Was it? And
It wasn't.
You feel
Yo-Yo.
the ignition go faster.
Yeah. She just like puts a hand on him. It's not Yo-Yo. It's not Yo-Yo.
I have no idea if it's not.
Shut the
Yo-Yo.
fuck up, okay? Listen, I'm trying to.
It also doesn't like you
something.
you didn't really look at the body. You were just like, bad dude, and then whoosh.
Yeah, I go into the bar just to make sure everyone in there is okay.
Everybody seems good. There's a lot of people like looking outside, like just they're watching the door too. Some people are completely unfazed.
I'm gonna blush of life and take a shot.
Yo-Yo just pushes you. What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know.
Y'all? Was it y'all?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so welcome to fucking New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's not even a fucking Friday. Okay.
What day is it?
It's not a Friday. It's just
Not a Friday.
It's never a Friday when it's convenient. All right.
It's like a Wednesday.
So you guys very quickly get back to the bar. Hammy does come around to open up your door, Siren.
She waves him off. Get the fuck inside. And she's opening her own.
He walks. He goes inside. He stands next to the door. He sees Yo-Yo, surveys the room, and just stands next to the door. Like you can't see him from the outside, but he'll see everybody that walks in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kay's at the bar.
I'm assuming Jem goes in to check on the bar. I'm
gonna go to the roof, actually.
Okay. About this. Sorry, go ahead, Jim.
I was gonna say I want to try to see if I can see what happened.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that.
Roll me a wits resolve. Siren, you're gonna get a text from Vegas. Amy, tell me what happened on the way.
She texts, "Don't."
Okay.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
You get K.
Did Hammy go inside?
Hammy's inside the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's just standing out by the car.
Yeah.
Frozen in absolute uncertainty and panic. Okay. I said, did we say which direction the gunshot came from? Did we know that?
You haven't gone inside to talk to the people who are
No, I haven't
inside.
gone. But like, there are people panicking outside. Can I pick up on anything?
By the time you get there, they're not so panicked anymore. It's still trying to like, they don't know which side of the road to walk on. It's like, where did that come from? Is that 4 successes? No,
Here, hold on,
5
you're fuzzy. Hold on, you're fuzzy.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's briefly panicked with complete and total fucking indecision. And then she makes a decision, which I'll let the dice decide. Oh, great. Phenomenal. And she goes across the street.
Okay.
Let
me get to Gems trying to tap into the madness network.
I got 5 successes.
You got 5 successes.
I also text JC up? Question mark.
He just sends back a nice.
He just wants to be human. He just wanted to drink his fucking macchiato.
He's like, God damn it, I just wanted my fucking macchiato.
Drink my coffee.
This night would have been a lot better if I'd have gotten my cup of coffee.
Journaling, bitches, leave me alone.
Jim, you very quickly connect. And if it wasn't for the aspects of tonight playing out the way they did, maybe you wouldn't have. you get a tie to confusion, sadness, physical pain. And you see in your mind, you're laying down on something hard, and your leg tugs, and your eyes fade, and they open back up, and your leg tugs, and your arm goes out, and it tugs again, and you feel the cement, the concrete, scrape your knuckles. And you realize that this is somebody who is just about to die.
Yeah.
Being pulled, and the head turns, and you see the street, the bar across from LaSalle as you're being pulled. The strength is leaving your body. There's no more pain. And a face enters your vision. He's wearing a yellow trench coat and a fedora. The man doesn't recognize this face. But you would recognize Addison.
No! Oh no! Okay.
And the hands of this man covers your eyes. And all you hear, you hear your own heart beating slower and slower as you hear the footsteps running away, and then other footsteps showing up, and muffled conversation as the breath fades.
While that's happening, Siren was planning on going across the street. She does a quick scan of the outdoor spot of the venue, doesn't see Eddie, and then she's going to go around the back to try to enter the offices and check security cameras. Does she have to go through that alley to get around the back door?
No, because this is across the street. They actually hid this guy on y'all's side of the street.
Okay, good. So she has no,
If you wanted to go check security tapes, roll me, you can get access to it.
Because I Googled the owner. That's why.
I just want to know, roll me a wits awareness. I just want to see if they would be showing this.
Here's the problem. Here's the fucking problem right now. I have to roll another check to know if I'm rolling at a negative for which one. Oh, fucking shit. God, well.
You don't have to roll a negative. This isn't for you. This is just
thank you. Oh, thank
curiosity,
you.
Curiosity to see if the camera would be pointed. This is to see if you had enough forethought to say, hey, point your fucking camera to the 3
successes.
She had that conversation.
I did have that conversation. I literally told her that when we,
Fair enough.
So yes.
Yeah, you see Eddie fucking Valiant. No. Too fucking skinny to be Eddie. Too tall. That's fucking Eddie's jacket and hat. Nobody fucking wears that shit nowadays.
Shem is screaming on the rooftop.
You see a man walk up, and he's rubbing his fucking face, and you see and you realize it's the same dude that you just saved the life of 10 minutes ago.
Oh no.
And you see Eddie across the street, or this man.
We sent him to the bar.
And the guy goes, Eddie just goes, oh man, pats him on the shoulder. Buy a drink, yeah. walks into the back alley. And from this point of view, you don't see him being shot. You see the man in the trench coat dragging away this other man.
The man
you
we
do
sent.
catch that.
Yep.
It's
The man
not
you guys
Eddie, it's
sent
the
to
man
us
we
out.
sent.
Yep. Oh God.
Hearing Jim scream, Kitty's gonna go run up to the roof.
Why is he dressed like Dick Tracy?
That's how he
Because
dresses.
he's a
Because it's sexy,
private
that's why.
detective, and he's Eddie Valiant. I just put
But
Eddie
if-
Valiant.
But if Eddie's not
It's
dead, if Eddie's not dead, but these are Eddie's clothes, then
it looks like either somebody is dressing in Eddie's clothes or dressing as Eddie.
yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
think everyone in the coterie should have one night a week where you're not allowed to message them. One night a week, if something's happening, it's y'all's problem. I'm gonna have my macchiato.
Yeah, actually, Jace just he has his he
Vaya
turns
con
the group
Dios.
chat on. He turns the group chat on mute, and he's like, whatever fucking problem, they'll
He's
deal
on.
with it.
He's on Do
Um,
Not Disturb.
He's
Whatever issues you guys have
Siren,
between you
when-
and God.
yes.
When you take those tapes, because I'm going to assume competence,
Oh,
and you take those
yes.
tapes. You walk outside. Vegas is pulling up, and he's walking towards LaSalle.
She
You're
whistles.
just having a full ass day of men not listening. to you.
Oh, she knows. She whistles at him.
He turns around. And you point
She
to go
points,
back inside.
She points at the roof of the across the street bar. She's gonna go up onto the other roof.
Okay. He's going to walk very briskly inside.
Yeah.
To LaSalle.
Yeah.
And then as you get up to the roof, you see him. He's about halfway across the street coming back over. And very quickly, he's up on top of the roof with you. So what the fuck is going on? Amy said somebody got shot.
Someone we
And you
sent-
guys look over and like into the distance, and you see Kitty climbing up on y'all's bar.
There's
as
just
Jem is-
all the roofs. Hey, hey, mental breakdown!
Jem-
Mental breakdown! Hey, what's
you
up?
see Jem like on her
Listen,
knees.
if this were any other
hands in her
thing, it'd be like the
face.
street scene from In the Heights. with
Yes. Yeah,
the- on
exactly.
the roofs.
Yeah, exactly. But
So-
but with anxiety.
What we see is Jem and Kitty on one roof. Jem visibly like shaken and fucked up. Kitty trying to like console, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
We see, and it's like a triple
And
frame in a
pans.
video.
That's a comic
And
book.
then, yeah. and
Matthew
then,
just drinking coffee
and
quietly
in the
his
middle of
coffee
it,
shop.
Matthew is just
No!
like,
Whatever.
Living his best fucking life, man.
Yeah. The crisis will still be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I will do that.
Honestly, yes.
I know.
no.
And
I
then on
want
my
to get
roof,
to the
it's-
point where we all understand what's going on,
Yeah.
with the exception of Jace. So, what do you want to tell? What do you want to tell Vegas?
Someone we sent here got shot. I don't know by who, but someone who's dressing a lot to look like Eddie. I don't know where Eddie is. I definitely was not texting him just now. And the last thing I did was send him to investigate. You know.
Sinking position.
And she buries her. She's still actively having a panic attack. She's just finding small tasks to do because she's overwhelmed and wants to scream and wants to put everyone in the city to sleep and wants to sing a song that will make
He sees
everybody
that
just
and
pass out.
immediately comes up and hugs you. Picks you up. Taking a hug. And then walks towards the edge of the building and hops off
With me?
with you. And you guys start walking. Like you're walking whether you want it or not, but you're going back to LaSalle.
That's fair. Hey, she grabs him, stops him for a sec. Just fucking wait. We need to clean house.
We need to get inside the house first.
I don't know that I trust the house anymore.
It's better than a rooftop. We'll figure out, group up, get to where we need to go.
Okay. At this
Go inside.
point. At this
Go
point.
upstairs.
before she falls, before she won't let herself do it in the salve. She briefly falls the fuck apart, bursts into tears, and just fairly pathetically cries, "I'm sorry."
He's like walking with you, like the people outside looks like he's walking with you.
Yeah.
Your like toes are barely touching the ground. Like he's carrying you for all intents and purposes. But nobody would be that strong to just like a lift, so it's obviously she's walking next to him. Nods to Hammy, nods upstairs, and he takes you upstairs and sits you down the VIP area. As Hammy comes in and he walks out, I want to go get the other two. Where's the witch at? Hammy goes, I don't know, he's not here. Fucking find him, bring his ass here. I'll talk to Iris later. And he goes up on the roof because he saw that are two. Ladies, we need to get downstairs.
Jim is full body shaking and isn't talking.
Yeah, Kitty is in front of Jim and trying, like, holding onto her hands and like trying to like breathe with her.
He goes, Jim, are you here?
He's here. I saw him.
Okay, then we need to get you inside. He has no idea what you're talking about. He just understands.
He's just supportive and ready to go.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he is here. Come on, absolutely.
He goes,
and
can
he's
I pick you
downstairs.
Such
Can
a
I pick you
fucking
up?
ride or die.
Can I pick you up?
Yeah.
Oh, he asks her for consent.
One, Malkavian. Two,
No,
not
I know.
his progeny.
I know.
And he picks her up and then hops off the side of where the balconies are, and just kind of like turns towards the outside, like and just kind of like donkey kicks the fucking door. One of the windows that are. It would probably be Addison's room, like no one's fucking using this shit. Like kicks it, and like brings her into the VIP area where you are, also visibly fucked up. And then Kitty, I'm assuming you come inside.
She has also, Siren she only let herself be weak and cry when he was holding her. And then the moment he left her alone, she pulled her fucking, with all of the energy she has in her whole life. She has dug her nails into her own hand or arm or something so hard that she's drawn blood. But her face has calmed the fuck down. She's not gonna cry in front of any bitches today.
Does Hammy have your number?
Yes.
If somebody gave it to him.
Matthews. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
If somebody
I thought he
gave
meant
it
you
to
too.
him,
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean,
Jace,
I've
does
been
Hammy have
updating-
your number?
If somebody gave it to him, yes. Did I actively give Hammy my number? I thought about it. No.
Well, especially with your new phone, I think Vegas would have had it, but I don't think Vegas would have thought to like update Hammy with everybody's new numbers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He texts it doesn't go through. You see Hammy text Iris.
But Yo-Yo
See-
would.
No.
I feel like Yo-Yo would, but
Yo-Yo
I like
probably
Iris
would.
better.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Iris absolutely does. But
Yeah,
Yo-Yo.
but Yo-Yo has-
Just because.
if Yo-Yo might, he would just
Also,
be like, "Hey,
yeah.
do you have
Yeah.
Jace's number?"
Because we all, yeah.
I think so. I don't really.
Yeah,
talk.
because I set up a booth downstairs
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. She'll just hand
Yeah,
over
yeah.
her
She
phone.
has texted him before.
Hammy's not up there with you.
She
Hammy's
has
not up
also.
there.
She has also.
Yo-Yo, what'd you say?
Yo-Yo, yeah.
No.
She has also texted, I'm assuming before, of like, your clients are here, my dude. Like
Exactly.
so,
Yeah,
so,
like shit like that. So Yo-Yo would have.
Hammy texts you, Jace.
Mm-hmm.
You get a number. You get a pig and then Y,
Oh, Hammy!
and then dash. Get to LaSalle
God bless
ASAP.
that man.
Yeah, you only
And
tried to
as-
decide.
As your blush of life fades, you just have this barely sensitive taste of caramel macchiato fading away from you.
Oh,
It's not
dramatic.
caramel.
Fucking
It's
hell.
not caramel.
It's not. He's not basic.
No, he just and puts a bookmark in his book.
Oh my
Closes it, puts it in his satchel, tips the barista.
Jesus,
And
so
ladies.
relatable. Oh my god.
and you guys up there, like Hammy, Vegas is trying to protect the space while Jem like tries to calm down. And about the time that Jem is getting to a point where she can process whether or not she can speak about it or not, we see Hammy walk up the stairs with Jace. Duncan is with you, Kitty.
Yeah,
so
that was
if
my
you
next
don't
question.
want Duncan here,
No,
Vegas is like, who the fuck are you? I'm with her.
He's good.
He goes, I didn't fucking ask you who you're with.
It's fair.
Better question, are you with anyone? And he goes, yeah, I'm with her. Oh, yeah, St. Louis number 2. He looks at you, Kitty. Good. It's up to her if you stay or not.
Duncan, it's up to you if you stay or not. If you want to go, you can go. This is turning into a very long night, and I'm so hungry, and I'm so tired.
We'll go get some dinner after this on Netflix.
I love Duncan so much.
I also love Duncan.
Honestly.
Oh,
She has 5 pets. One of them is Duncan.
yes.
Yes. So Jace,
Duncan gets a collar eventually.
Yeah.
Jace, you walk in, you see some random dude in a rocker outfit next to Kitty.
Okay.
Figure probably Duncan. You see Vegas.
I have to get him a collar so people know who he is.
Also, whoever it is, it's with Kitty. So like, she's a grown adult. She can make her own choices.
You see Vegas kind of leaning against the wall, arms crossed, and looking at Siren and Jem. Both very not happy. And I'm going to turn it over to everybody now that we all have everybody here before we sign off. I brought all of you back.
I know you did.
We were going to get here for a starting of the next episode.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay.
Okay.
What happened?
Someone got shot. I couldn't catch him. I tried.
Who? Person? Kind? Kindred? Probably not kindred. You guys wouldn't be freaking out if it was a kindred. Okay.
Kind got shot.
In the bar?
Outside the bar. And
Siren knows who got shot. Jem
Oh my God, it's
knows
Clue.
who
And where,
shot
and what
who.
room, and yeah.
Kitty
Jem
is
knows
taking
the shooter.
care of
Siren knows
bodies.
the shootee.
And the
God.
location.
Oh no, I'm about to break Jem's entire heart. I apologize in advance, Megan. Oh, fuck.
Really? What do I have left?
While
Because
this
she
is
doesn't know that
happening-
it's the guy that she sent.
I know.
Yeah.
Just real quick, while this
was
is
waiting.
happening, Kitty is taking care of cleanup detail of the body next to their bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
making
I
sure
was
that gets.
gonna ask about that. Is there just a body in the alley?
No one,
Not
but no one on the street knows.
No.
Sure.
No, we don't. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So who did we
Gotcha.
call earlier for the first body?
Vegas.
Ego. Id.
Oh, ego.
Ego.
Id.
Id.
The nice one.
Id.
I'm gonna
So-
ask some gay girlfriends.
Okay.
Come and get this one.
RQ goes, text back, crocodile exclamation mark.
Please.
I love
Thumbs
this.
up.
So Siren will
This is not a catering.
I'm gonna try to bullet point this as quickly as possible. I sent Eddie to investigate the Second Inquisition because he is in fact a private detective and good enough at what he does that he was able to hunt me down in the first place, and I'm really good at hiding. So I sent him a while ago. Tonight I realized that I was not talking to him when he texted me back. I assumed he's been compromised. And then we got back here, and I don't know if someone's been watching us this whole time and did it on purpose, but they shot someone we just saved 20 minutes ago.
That's what I say, Jem, if you're focusing, you know who that is.
What?
He was here to get his drink. That's who they shot. I don't know who the fucker is who shot him, but I'm gonna kill him. Whoever he is dressing like Eddie and trying to, I'm guessing, was also the one texting me.
Yeah,
But
it was.
how do you know?
It was Addison.
What?
What?
No.
Vegas, because. What do you mean it was Addison? Addison's
thought-
been missing for
Yeah, I
months.
thought he was like kidnapped or dead or some shit.
Is he?
there something here, like there's glasses around. We don't have. It's just me and Yo-Yo. We don't have.
Yeah, the VIP area has always got like a ball.
No one ever fucking takes care of this thing. She's gonna grab a glass and chuck it all the way across and look and not get up in Vegas's face, but stand up and like talk. I fucking said Addison. Wrap your little head around it. You understand? He's back and he shot that man and he was wearing Eddie's trench coat.
Okay. I learned a long time ago not to question what you all see.
Where did he shoot him?
Inside the bar.
Siren would know.
Like physically or in the in the alley?
She tells what she saw from the cameras.
Yeah, I don't need to know
Yeah.
where on
Yeah,
his
no,
body
yeah,
he
just
shot him.
that.
I meant like where
Right
did
in the dick.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So.
Okay.
She'll look at Siren. He wasn't in pain at the end.
Good. Because Addison is certainly fucking going to be.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Fun.
With the coterie going, yes, no, Vegas
Say
going,
no
what? Why
one
not?
more time. Oh, hello, welcome in, Raiders. I'm sorry, good timing.
There's the castles. I
Or
like
we
it.
just keep going because we just.
30 more
Look,
minutes.
No,
I
it's
can
fine.
do this as long as you
No,
guys
no,
can.
you guys are fine. Like,
We can
you're
go all day.
fuck all day, all day.
All day.
So casters and castles, thank you so much for the raid. This is Rep RPG's Vampire the Masquerade.
Episode 1 of season 3.
As you guys can see in the title, this is season 3, episode 1. We were just wrapping up finding out that a coterie member who was believed to be at very best missing, at the very worst dead, the true death,
Has in fact betrayed them and is probably working with the Second Inquisition.
is back.
You know that
Is back and
the whole time. The whole
Whole
time.
time?
is back and has now killed somebody that two of the coteries saved earlier tonight
And
and dropped them off at their bar.
Also, like, we already knew he was lying to us, or that someone had stolen his phone, right? We assumed someone had stolen his phone. We assumed somebody had taken him and dealt with whatever. We didn't know what he was into. The fact that now someone else is pretending to be people in our phone contacts, and then he shows up when I was sent him to investigate Second Inquisition, makes me feel like, hey, if anyone could re-ghoul someone else's ghoul, or change them, or target us specifically, it would be him.
You would need some time, but somebody else could steal your goal.
Yeah, of course.
They would need some time or a lot of
It's
blood.
Addison, Mr. Stelia Ghoul.
It's
Still you go.
fucking hell.
I don't feel
This
good
is-
about it.
I don't feel good about
This
it.
has reminded Jace that he also sent somebody to go look at the.
You're welcome.
The
I
castle.
also sent someone to
You all
go
sent
look at
someone.
the back.
Don't
I
trust
said
any of them.
me.
Don't trust any of them anymore.
Jim is like,
to.
I went
She's
by myself.
My touchstone. She's one of my
Oh
touchstones.
no. Well, this is
I
gonna
just
suck for you.
have criminal contacts, so I just like, hey, can y'all look into this? And they never heard back.
Yeah. Jace has heard back.
Uh-huh.
To make that fair, like Jace, you would also know, like if you did that touchstone energy, that would fuck you up a little bit.
I know.
Kitty, it's not that you haven't heard back. You haven't reached out to be like, yo, do you want your fucking money? Like, are you done? Because you gave them like a find out anything and didn't give them a time frame. So they're just like, I'll find out fucking everything.
Yeah.
Fair.
Thank you
I
for the
will.
follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Hello.
Wow, this is happening. I just sent a quick text while everyone's having a moral dilemma about this man's life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. 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 But also, genuinely, thank you so much for the raid. We're sorry that it happened at a weird time. We are Rep RPG. We are a variety RPG channel. We have multiple D&D 5e campaigns, including Ultramodern and Classic High Fantasy. This VTM campaign, Wander Home on Sunday mornings. A lot of good things. We also make and sell dice and pins and all of that stuff for all of your tabletop role-playing needs. And if any of you are based out of Kentucky, we will be at Scarefest next weekend selling those things in person, so you can see our pretty faces and get to touch the math rocks. So
we're also a circle.
We are the
circle.
Are we the circle? I think we're the circle. Yeah, truly though, it's been an intense night. I'm having so many feelings right now. It's not I and you have unfortunately left me to process them for 2 weeks. What the fuck? This poor man. I'm gonna show up in Kentucky having driven 13 hours, and I'm gonna immediately start yelling at him. Like, okay, but here's what I think is like. Just
I at least get to take it out on my one shot.
Yes, you do. I have nothing. I have no release, Megan.
Great.
I have
to take it out on my vampire player.
I have nothing. I'm gonna take it out on my characters in my books. Whoops, Fox isn't going through enough already. Let's just throw in some rage.
So, okay, listen, let's talk about this.
No. We can talk about this. You still think Addison is innocent. We can't talk about shit. Like,
we don't think Addison
I don't think he's innocent. I think she loves him, and it's the whole Atticus thing, right?
Okay,
we could
show of hands. Who has still someone in their life that they know is toxic or probably bad for them, but they still cannot say no to? Right? In this character.
Wait, in real life?
No, character.
Character-wise? Okay.
Vampire. Yeah.
I have distanced myself.
Good for you.
So
Megan, raise your hand because you just admitted Addison.
See,
we don't know that he's a bad guy yet.
Well, I don't know that my parents are terrible, but they probably fucking are. So,
yes, you do.
The game cam knows that Addison is fucking with you guys.
Yeah.
No, we do.
Yeah.
He just shot someone outside of our bar.
And I'm sorry, even Addison cannot convince us that he was doing it to protect us at this point. No, thank
Maybe
you.
That's how he shows affection now.
Is he a cat? Did he bring us a dead lizard? He's like, I brought you this.
He is a giant pussy. Oh, right. So, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize for anything.
I'm very stressed right now.
I'm now sitting here thinking like, well, if Junkie did something horrible, I'd be like, aw, you. And I would keep going with my life.
Listen, man, this is why you just don't make connections with people. That's why Jace doesn't talk to anybody. Be a lonely nerd.
Fuck you.
Don't have
Fuck
to
you
be
in your
sad.
coffee shop, man.
Be a lonely nerd. Write that down,
Coffee
someone.
shop.
Okay, well, we're gonna raid out, apparently.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you get the
yes,
Discord message?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd already.
I just saw like femme players, storytellers, games. I don't know anything about them.
Let's do it.
Had someone else, but it's fine. All right.
No, hey, look, if you
I've
know
already
somebody,
started
do
it.
that. Oh, well, son of a bitch.
Yep. It's like I know how to raid out at the end of my own show. I usually am prepared for this. But we will not be back next week because again we're gonna be at a con. But Megan's gonna be at a one shot next week, so we will have a show. It just won't be vampire. As far as this channel next shows though, Sunday morning, Kat is running our Wander Home campaign, which is cozy for small forest creatures, and it's warm and fuzzy.
I just gave them baby dragons.
And it's I will die for my small girl. I will die for her. I will die for her.
Very legal.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we are going to call it a night. We are going to send you on a raid. Hang out in the Discord, check out the podcast, and thank you so much for trusting us with your viewers. We're going to send them elsewhere now. Good night.
And CNC, thank you for that raid. Appreciate it.
Thank you.